All right, here we go. They told me this thing I should do. I'm supposed to clap.
Hold on.
So niggas know.
That's
I'm line my shit up.
Oh.
What? I don't get it.
That mean we
It's the
rolling
thing. You know how they got that thing?
In action.
in action?
Yeah. That's a
Okay.
marker for the audio and the visual. That's how you line your audio and your video up. When the thing snap, you know to line the audio and video up. So
to can match with it.
So it's when it's separate, different mics and shit like that. That's what
Oh, that's fire.
I
yo.
never knew
I
that.
learned that on YouTube.
I never you study this director.
So let's go get one then.
Very informative.
Let's go get
Who
one.
the fuck gonna snap it?
Nobody.
Me?
I'll do it.
They say it's the same thing as clapping. You could just clap when you do
Nah, I
it.
want that thing.
But who gonna snap it though?
I'm just right here, like we just gonna
And
go.
then what? Then you gonna hurry up and tuck it under the seat?
Yeah.
Nah, bro, that shit ain't gonna work, yo.
Run across the screen like they gonna
Nah,
get
but
out
I
there.
never really knew that though, yo.
Yeah, that's
Me
what it's
either.
for.
See,
It's a marker.
really
That's
be
what
out
it's
here
called.
educating yourself, yo.
Bro, I got to, bro.
why you about to be a director?
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
You happy I built you that brick wall?
Yes, I love it. It's beautiful.
With my own bare
You feel
hands.
me?
So much
Love
just like
for the
ashy.
shit. They said get you a man that know how to build things.
He said with my own bare hands, yo.
He's a
He deep,
builder.
man.
Let's get this shit
Brick
started.
by
Yo,
Brick by brick.
yo.
What's
Greetings
good?
for 500 Questions, the podcast. If you tuned in on YouTube, you noticed by now that I'm sharing my solo camera with a nigga. That could only mean one thing. We got a fourth chair.
Oh my god.
We got a fourth chair.
I don't even know what to say, man. I
Yo,
just,
I ain't even peeped that I'm sharing this shit with you, bro.
Yeah,
I
you
just
gotta be
hope
on
that I'm
point
not
the whole
intruding
episode
today.
now. You sat next to me, you gotta be on point.
Do you guys hear me?
I had no choice.
I can hear you. What you say?
I hope I'm not intruding today on this episode of
Now you got some
500
gum on your
Questions.
lip.
I was trying to tell you without like.
Nah, we gotta
It's all
stop.
good. No, it's all
we
good.
rolling.
Don't add me in that one, all right? Yeah, because I don't know what was going on.
We can't do the close up. We're gonna leave it as a group.
Yeah.
All right, there you go. I'm feeling that, yo.
Welcome back, mother.
I appreciate it, man. You know,
How you doing?
I'm doing great. Happy to be here. Like
Word.
always,
Good
man.
to have you, bro.
It's a pleasure, man.
I know there's a lot of sarcasm gonna come out of these seats today. but
Nah, why you
I'm
do
fine
it
with
feels
that.
good
Why-
to have you.
This guy right here, his facial expressions and everything, you know.
Ain't nothing like the gang
This
being
fucking guy
together.
right here.
It be him, bro. It be me, bro.
He sets it up and he has a little smirk over here. But whatever though. Hey, how you guys doing today? I'm Mello from 500 Questions. It's nice to meet you guys once again. What episode is this?
121.
121. Sheesh.
Oh, we climbing.
Yeah, niggas moving.
Just to think, like, went from literally an idea to, hey, what you think about this? To 121.
The questions coming
Yo,
out.
3 more
every-
episodes, I'll be 100 episodes in with y'all.
Oh, that's
He
3?
the only one counting, yo.
I count everything.
Just-
That's right.
Is it? You
Yeah.
sure?
I came on top 24. Episode 24.
Oh, that's what's up.
When you had your first appearance?
I don't know.
It
I
was
didn't
just
never.
a appearance
I think it was
first.
like 7.
I never
Five was
really
good.
wrote it
Yeah,
down
and
like
then-
P did his start date, like at your job and shit. He wrote his shit down. I
Nigga,
did,
I
yo.
want my acknowledgement.
That's right. We're going to give you your
This
100.
nigga want his flowers, man.
Bring
You
a
can have
coin.
a
You gonna
big.
get him a 100 episode
Yeah,
pin.
we gonna get
Yeah.
I'm
you.
about
yo.
to say that, like, oh, what they get them in AA, the coin?
Yeah, coin. 100 episode coin.
Gotta make sure we get him right, yo.
Right, that's a fact.
That's a special kid.
Mello, you been going for a minute, bro. How's everything been, bro?
Everything's good, man. Just focusing, yo, finding new things to do, different days.
Right.
I mean, each day, rather. I'm going to the gym a little bit more.
That's what's up.
And that's it, yo. I've been watching hella TV, yo. Just, I'm gonna feel like, them females be like, yo, my shows come on tonight. That's how I be, yo.
Oh, shit.
My shows.
What's your main thing right now? What's your main show?
Being Your Honor.
Did
Did you see the finale?
Yeah.
I only watched the first season. I didn't get caught up on the second season. It was a fire show. The first season was fire, but
Second fire,
I'm
too.
gonna get back into it. Oh, we asked Miller about his week, bro. We ain't even get into it. We treat this nigga like he a guest, bro.
Hey,
I
man.
don't like that. Welcome back to 500 Questions, the podcast. I'm Unity Jackson.
It's your girl, Village.
Yo, your boy, Vegan Pete.
I'm gonna go last. It's Mello. How you guys doing today?
Awkward.
Did you listen to last week's episode?
A little bit of it. I didn't finish
that
it
was
up.
that was the topic of discussion. How would you fit in the intro? Like
Damn.
what?
Will we
If you want
switch
to go
it up?
last, yeah.
Yeah, I just go last, yo, because I gotta get my stain back up in here. I've been lacking lately, so I gotta get myself back right. So I'll go last
it's
for now.
all good. It's all good, bro. Word. Welcome back. It's good to have you. I'm pretty sure the people are glad that you're back. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
All right,
Especially y'all people, right?
100%. 100%.
I appreciate y'all.
It's gonna be fun. It's always fun. It's always a good
fun.
time.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Gang shit.
How was
Go
your
ahead,
week,
yeah.
B?
Sorry.
It's okay.
I'm getting fined.
Yo, put your money
You
away,
better
yo.
fine my ass.
You got your money out?
I ain't
and
got-
shit? You
Got your
balling.
tip jar open. Come on,
I
yeah.
mean, you know, it's rough out here.
How was your week?
My
though?
week was good. My week was
Well-
pretty good. Chilled out. Chilled out.
Just chilled and chilled.
Just chilled and chilled.
Nothing wrong with that.
Played games with my grandmother.
What,
kind
like
of
bingo?
No, we played like a card game. We be playing Clue. She like Clue because she finally got the hang of
I
it.
hate that game.
Yeah.
You hate that
Clue,
game?
Clue and Catan. I hate Catan.
You know,
too.
I just realized this was my first. I never played Clue. I always thought I played Clue before until I actually sat down and played it. Like, oh shit, I never played
It's a lot.
Clue.
It's a
I
lot of
never
board
played
games
it.
I hate.
It's fun.
I hate Clue,
Why you hate
Operation,
Clue?
Catan, Sorry,
What
Trouble.
the fuck is Catan?
See, exactly.
Why you hate Operation though? 'Cause
Stupid, nigga. You gotta be.
Yeah.
She gotta be sturdy and shit like that. Yeah, fuck
that's
that.
doctor shit though.
That was
That's-
only a good board game I was good at.
Why you hate Clue?
It's
I
stupid.
don't think I played
It just don't
Clue
make sense
before,
to
yo.
me.
It does.
I don't like it. You're not gonna make me like it.
Okay. I was trying to. We're gonna play Clue one day.
You're not gonna talk me
Next
into
game
it.
night, we're gonna play Clue.
Nah, not with Taboo in a building.
Yeah, that's.
I don't
See,
think I
I
never
can't
played
compare
Taboo.
it because I didn't play Clue.
I've never
but
played Taboo.
I never
No?
played Taboo
How you
either.
play Taboo?
I got the adult version
Taboo
too.
fire.
The after
So
midnight
how do you
version.
play it?
It give you a word that you got to get your team to guess, but
Mm-hmm.
it give you 4 words that you can't say.
Oh,
So it's like
and
imagine
if
being
you say
drunk.
it, it's over. Like,
Imagine being
skip
drunk
it.
trying to explain a word to a bunch of drunk people with the most common words to describe that word. and
yeah,
you can't
that's
say
fine,
those.
but you can't. I mean,
Nah,
why
yo,
are you
it's like
comparing
when
that
you
to
in
Clue
that
though?
when
I
you
got,
in that seat, and
I'm
there's like a
saying-
nigga behind, person behind you. Like no, you said that.
yeah.
No, you can't say that.
Can't say
Like,
part of the
like
word
you
or
want
nothing.
to
Okay, I
press
want to
it.
play
Like
Taboo.
it's crazy, yo.
I want to play Taboo, but
I got you. I got this game
Clueless.
called Pants on Fire. Basically, what it is, it's a fun game. This shit is fucking hilarious. It gives you a true story. You can either do one or two things. You could tell a true story or you could tell a lie. If you lie if it'll give you an experience. Something like say something the last time you had drunk moonshine. If you never drunk moonshine, you got to either tell a true story or a lie about it. And if the opposite team could guess whether you telling the truth or you a lie, then your team get that point. It's a fun
Okay.
game. It's so fun.
we was playing
Yeah.
something like the called Hit or Miss.
Maybe yeah.
We was playing Hit or Miss. It's not like Taboo. So when you get a card, it's a category.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got to set the timer. You got to write down a bunch of words
Mm-hmm.
that go with that category. Then if you roll the dice, if you get a hit,
Mm-hmm.
you got to say something off your list that you think the other people have. If they don't have it, you don't get a point. And then whoever go like that, you get a miss, you got to say something off your list that you think they don't have.
Okay.
And the timer. So it was like, it's a guessing game too.
Okay. Yeah, I like guessing games. Them shits be fun, especially when you start drinking and shit.
Yeah, 'cause you like
shit
that.
just so everything just be
Energy-
off, yo.
energy
Game
go
night?
up.
Yeah.
I'm
And then
coming
you start,
to the next game
and then you
night.
can gamble with left, right, center. That's my shit too. You ever played that? Left, right, center. It's that shit is super fun.
Okay, when
But-
is the next game night?
I don't know. We can set it up. You know, I'm always
I'ma
with
come.
it. We can turn it into a whole thing. I'm with it.
I'm
I
coming.
like that idea.
Yeah, that's what's up. What else? You done? You done with your week?
Yeah.
Hey, what's up? How was your week, P?
Nothing.
Yeah, my week was pretty cool. I just been running. Been running more now. I'm trying to get ready for this Brooklyn half
I did
marathon.
do something.
Too late.
I'm trying to get ready for this Brooklyn half marathon in May. So I'm just trying to like somewhat getting my cardio back together because your boy is winded. Like,
Crazy.
yeah, I'm winded, bro. Like,
How long does it take to build your shit back up?
It's a 9-week program, so like, I mean, it's just 3 miles, hit workout, like maybe like 5 miles, and then like another like gym day, and then you do a long run. So the long run, it's gonna progress. Like probably the first one I think is 6 miles. Next week might be 8, 9, 10, and then it might bring me up to the 13, and then bring me down 2 weeks, and then I'll run the marathon. But that's pretty much it. Just working and, just trying to get my mind back into that because it's a big commitment. Like, just telling yourself, like, I'm going out there to run. I used to have fun with it, but now it's like when your mind is used to, like, being able to run a fast pace and your body's not pulling that shit's hard. So, I kind of, like, want to document this, and I kind of said this the other day, like, sometimes when we get to a certain plateau, like, when we make these achievements or we make a certain amount of money, we be like, I'm good. Like we lose the hustle. Like, all right, I ran a marathon. It's like, what's next? Keep training. Like it shouldn't just be a seasonal situation. It shouldn't be, all right, the summer's coming up. I want to just get right for the summer. It's just I just need to be right. So that's just the mindset right now. Like once I get this right, I'm gonna get right. So I don't gotta get ready for nothing else moving forward.
Hey, that's what's up.
But that's about it, man.
No, what you was about to say? What you did?
Nothing.
Okay.
It's
My man at the end.
I thought we.
I'm
me to
saying
go
that's
again?
it. Nah, you good?
Nah, I just been watching shows and shit. Like, relaxing more. Yo, getting a lot of rest. That's it. Yo, taking care of business.
I said at the
Ain't much
store.
changed.
Not about the actual.
Store been good, man. A lot of support.
That's what's up.
Appreciate everybody for coming through. Like I said, I just been hitting the gym. I need to go back to work, yo.
Let me tell you.
I need to go
Right?
back to work.
Last time I was at the store, maybe it was the time before that. No, it was definitely the last time I was there. I bought one of those drinks.
Which ones?
The ones in the the ones in the glass
Calypsos?
bottle. Yeah, I bought the blue one. I think it was blue.
Blue,
Nigga,
yeah.
that shit was
Fire.
fucking amazing.
Yeah.
I saved the bottle so I can remember the next time I go in there to get the
Them shits
same
is
one.
fire, yo.
Them shits is a sugar
I don't
rush.
drink them though, yo.
Damn shit. That
I'm not
shit,
a juice person, but
Bruh. Not me but the normally, you know what I'm saying? But when I go in there, I just want to buy like a Snap or something, whatever. I mean, so whatever you got. That shit was so good,
would you
bro.
go to the other side? Them Fagos be good too. I tasted a couple of drinks in there. The Fagos, the firework ones, them shits is good.
See, I gotta fuck with
He's
it.
like
Y'all
regular
fuck with
drink?
cream soda?
No, those exotic drinks, the Fuegos.
Oh,
They're not
okay.
exotic. Fagos is not exotic. You
They
could go
not?
no. They just not sold in New Jersey. Nobody really has like that's like a New York down south type. Like down south really have like the
It's a
Fagos.
soda?
I thought
Yeah,
that
it's a
was one of the
soda.
like
I fuck with
exotic
it.
snacks.
Nah, it's not exotic. It's just
Okay.
not sold. Like it's no stores in New Jersey like besides like a smoke shop or exotic smoke shop that has that type of stuff in there.
Okay.
But,
Shout out to
you
Top
know,
Tier.
it's not
I
an
fuck with
exotic snack shop or whatever. But
Yeah.
we got them though.
Okay.
Come
Not
through.
easily accessible. Come get it at Top Tier.
Not easily, but you know we got it, man. We got it. I don't want to toot my own horn.
Why
man.
not?
Somebody,
You better fucking
somebody
toot
else out
that
there like, yo,
shit.
I got it though. I'll
It
be like,
doesn't
damn,
even
man.
matter. It ain't
From what
your
I know,
Fuego,
nigga, we got it though.
Nah, nigga, you ain't up here. We got
Exactly.
the Faygo.
Just to
Yup.
be like, nigga, you ain't up on this.
Man, we tooting everything
Nah,
up
toot
here,
that
right,
horn, my
Al?
boy.
That's
Nah,
a fact.
nah.
Whatever you doing, you toot that. You
Oh,
don't
hold
toot it
up.
nowhere else. You toot that
Pause.
shit up here.
Come on,
Yeah.
pause.
I
You
did.
wild.
I
going
did.
crazy.
Yeah, I
was
went
going crazy.
excessively on that
toot that up
shit.
here.
Yeah, I did shit like
Come on,
twenty.
you said that shit like
Excessive
50
on that
times.
shit.
Yeah, I forgot.
that up
I
here.
forgot.
Yeah, I did too.
No
I was like, yeah,
tooting.
Come
toot
up
that
here,
shit,
toot
bro.
that.
Like,
It sound funny coming from Pete. Like, he like
He
toot that shit.
just
Come and toot that. I ain't gonna duke you though. Come and I ain't
yo,
gonna duke
bro,
you.
like,
I
He
ain't
like
gonna
toot
duke you.
that shit. Toot it. I want you to toot
He
it.
was going crazy. Like, I ain't gonna duke you.
yeah.
I ain't gonna duke you.
And she just feeding right into the shit. Just
like, yeah, nah, bro. Like, always toot your
it
horn.
always
bro.
takes a person to be like,
Toot
yo,
that
hold
shit.
up, yo, what y'all talking? Yo,
Nah, toot
relax,
that,
yo.
nigga.
Nah, niggas don't want to calm down. They be like, nah, yo, I want you to toot your shit, bro.
Y'all gotta stop.
Like, why you worried about me tooting, bro?
Oh, man.
Yeah, but me, what did I do this week? I wasn't around no beautiful women with big titties this week, so that's a thumbs down for me.
You don't have flat chest?
No, I just wasn't around nobody. I just been by myself the whole week, mostly. I had some fun at work. Work was good.
Was y'all wash the truck or something?
Did you?
We walked the truck all
Who
the
could
time.
slide down the pole the fastest? What's going on?
It's on me. It's on me.
I just want to know what kind of fun.
work is always fun, man. I got one of them jobs where I really, really, really enjoy going to work. You good over there, babe?
Yeah, good eye. Keep talking.
But work was fun. I watched a lot of YouTube, and that's one of the things that I do understand now about the kids. Like I'm on YouTube like 6 hours a day, no bullshit. Like,
But in an informative way, though.
Learning.
yeah, no, reading shit, watching shit, just learn. Like I'll type in something random, and then I'll stop paying attention for a second. Then the new video will start, and I'll be watching something totally different. Shit like that. I came across the nigga Queen's Flip.
Yeah.
I like that nigga.
Yeah.
That
Who's
nigga
that?
funny. He remind me of
He's
Ryan.
funny, yo.
He remind me of Ryan a
Yeah,
lot.
he's funny,
A
yo.
lot,
Okay,
bro.
I'm gonna look
That
him
nigga's
up.
funny. I'll let you know. That nigga funny. I like Son.
He's funny, yo.
Yeah, I just been on YouTube a lot. You know what I'm saying? I had a P dream.
Did it come out?
Almost.
Oh, man.
You had a what?
Wow.
You know, you got the P dream.
You a bad
Man, that shit in a
motherfucker. Cause
long
I'm
time,
telling
yo.
you.
That's a bad
come
dream,
out?
bro.
I'm talking about like I'm standing over the toilet, but the dream was crazy, right? Because I was having a dream that I was arguing with somebody. Who was I arguing with? I was arguing with somebody, but we was arguing about jail. Mm-hmm. And then I had to use the bathroom, so I went like down the hall and made a left, and I was in the jail cell, and it was the toilet. So I went to the toilet to pee, and in my mind, I'm like, damn, this is crazy that I'm in the fucking jail. We was just talking about jail. And I was like, nigga, I am not in fucking jail. And I had to jump up.
I didn't sleep.
I had to jump up.
Wow,
But
yo.
I did have the P dream.
Damn.
Can I say something, yo? I hate people that remember their dreams, yo.
Oh no, I remember
I'm
them
like,
all.
yo, for real, yo.
I don't remember them all, but I remember
Yeah.
a lot of them.
Some of them shits be feeling like you really in like a
Dude,
virtual reality game.
Yeah.
Like you're there. Like
I got a dream
you really
catcher just to
doing
keep
that
it.
shit.
Just
Yeah.
to keep my shit. I want to remember my shit.
And not to go down a rabbit hole, but they say that like a lot of your dreams are experiences of yourself in an alternate reality. You know what I'm saying? So, but not to get the wheels turning in that direction, but they say like, you know, you leave yourself and go to your other self in another dimension. They say that a lot.
So you locked up.
On some multiverse shit, like some Marvel shit.
I was locked up. Yeah. One of
He's
one of the
downstate in
Remember
one of
the
your
one?
bodies.
Remember the one? The movie one when he
Yeah,
was he
yeah,
was traveling. It was
yeah.
Matt, it was him. He was killing each other.
Yeah, so
himself.
because the one version of himself would get stronger and stronger,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So yeah,
I didn't see that movie.
I didn't.
it was a
either.
Jet Li movie.
years old.
Jet Li movie. That's before I stopped supporting Asian business.
Oh,
But shout out to the Asians though. No
Yeah.
Asian hate, but y'all niggas treat black people like shit though. So I just keep my money in my community. And another thing that I realized, I noticed that that happened, and then one thing.
He just went. Go
Yeah,
ahead, though.
right.
One
Fuck the Koreans.
No, I did not say that.
Gaiga.
This nigga said Spanish.
Why you go Spanish? Shut the fuck up.
This nigga just went home.
All right, stop, yo. Go
nigga
ahead,
terrible.
yo. Go ahead, yo.
And another thing that I noticed, right? We ain't really got no niggas like that's just mad funny naturally. Outside of like Mike Epps is really, really funny. A lot of people don't give him the credit for being funny as fuck. But he really is funny as fuck. Like niggas like Charlie Murphy.
Okay.
That nigga's funny as hell.
Bernie Mac.
Funny as
Niggas
hell.
like that. We got niggas that's funny, but like
Script funny.
yeah, you got niggas like, no disrespect to none of these guys, but like niggas like Kevin Hart, motherfucking Marlon Wayans, like them niggas is funny, but like if you chill with them niggas, you wouldn't expect them niggas to have you cracking up type shit. Like
don't?
niggas, you know what I mean?
You don't
Nah,
think
I don't think like, cause I'm thinking like Charlie Murphy, motherfucking Bernie Mac. I know I said their names already.
Mike
but
Epps
like,
definitely, though.
Mike Epps definitely funny. It's like he one of them niggas that I would want to chill in the hood with. You know what I'm saying?
Like he ain't got to be on the screen
right.
to just do some. He's just funny. It's
It's
just
just
flow.
a regular
Okay.
nigga from the hood that's funny as hell. You know what I'm saying? We got niggas that's old school funny. Like Chris Rock last stand up wasn't all that funny.
I
but
didn't
that
see
nigga,
that.
He a funny nigga though.
But I
you know
seen
what
the
I mean?
Mike Epps when we had the red on.
Yeah,
I seen that one.
yeah.
You know how
So-
many people be like Chris Rock is not funny?
No, Chris Rock
But it
funny
be
as
like
hell.
younger people. I feel like
Because you gotta watch what you say. You
You
can't
got- yeah.
say shit.
You can't
Yeah.
offend a lot of
You know what I'm
people,
saying?
man.
Like Dave Chappelle. That nigga's hilarious.
Oh, no,
We
Dave
need
Chappelle's
more
funny.
Dave Chappelle's like
Yeah.
like niggas like that.
he's
That's
funny.
like
He's fucking funny.
not afraid to say shit, not afraid to stand on their
Definitely,
hill type shit. You know what
And
I mean?
he could spin off for like 5 years and come back and just, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Because the nigga's just a naturally
Yeah.
regular. He'll say what he need to say type shit. And I just realized that. I thought about that because I was
he
watching.
does what he want to do up there too on that stage. So if
100%.
he want to pull a blunt out and smoke it,
100%.
whatever he want to do, like people is not as natural as that.
Yeah.
You know, like
100%.
they should be filtered so they don't, guess be put it like
And
get
he-
certain endorsements or things like that.
And he
So,
one of those people who just his move like it's just funny. Like you like that. He not even trying to be funny, but it's funny type shit. Like somebody
Mike
just,
Epps, his body language be
Yeah,
funny. Like,
like-
nigga, I went to. I mean, that shit be
that
funny.
shit when
like,
you do the chicken wing arm
like-
and shit, that shit be hilarious.
Yeah.
Like, so, but I just realized like we ain't really got a whole bunch of funny niggas that's just like funny niggas type
I
shit.
thought
you know what I
that
mean?
was funny.
I thought I was too, yo.
Wow.
Chill with me for a day.
Nah, but yeah,
Bring the
I'm just
cameras.
talking. I'm talking about niggas that you could sit down and watch, like you know what I'm saying, the specials
Yeah.
and shit like that. But a lot of niggas ain't putting out specials. You got to go and hunt and find material on niggas type shit. Like niggas doing shows and comedy shows. That's why one of the things that I do want to start doing more this season coming up, going to live music shows and going to comedy shows and shit like that, because a lot of the shit that you see at comedy shows, you might not see big name niggas, but you'll see niggas that's like really funny niggas type shit. You know what I'm saying? So I need to expand my palette as far as that goes.
I'm sitting in the back.
You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah,
I
you
went to
gotta
the
sit in the
comedy show
back.
before I sat in the back.
You gotta sit in the back. Them niggas gonna kill you.
And when I look back at that picture of what I wore, I'm happy I sat in the back. I was like, my makeup, everything was just trash.
Yo, it's a comedy show. I mean, a comedy spot in New Brunswick called Stress Factory, and they be having a lot of underground.
Yeah.
I think Dio Hughley is supposed to be coming out here
I
in
want to
April.
go see somebody.
I'll go to that.
And it's only like, and I think it's the ticket. It might be sold out now, but it was only like $30 to see him. So.
Oh no, them shits don't be expensive.
Nah,
it's just like
Shit,
it's a
sometimes
comedy
you can
show.
get them
Wow.
shits for free.
Yeah.
In
For
New
free?
York,
Yeah.
New York, they be out
outside,
there.
yeah,
Yeah,
sometimes, too.
that's how I went.
What's
We
the
was
guy
just
from
in
New
York.
Jersey, yo? Damn, I just seen him. It's the last comedy show I just went to.
It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of niggas from
Damn,
Jersey,
he
bro.
older. I forgot. It's gonna come to my.
What's the nigga name?
think
You got TK Kirkland.
That's who I went to go see.
Yeah, that
TK.
nigga funny.
He funny as hell.
Yeah, he funny. He funny. He be talking crazy. But that's just the thing, bro. Like, we ain't really got a whole lot. I'll be coming across clips on Instagram and shit of niggas that be funny. But, like, I want to experience, like, you know what I mean? Because a lot of this shit be ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers be laughing at stupid shit all day, TikTok shit. Nigga, the niggas that's funny on TikTok, Vine, and Instagram, and then they start becoming comedians, and they shows be ass as hell. You know what I'm saying? Like Corey Holcomb. I think Corey Holcomb whack as hell.
Yeah.
You know what
Who
I'm saying?
that though?
He ain't
I don't know
nobody.
who
I think he corny
I don't
though.
know.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's it. That's my week was cool. Like I just that's just some of the shit that I thought about.
Yeah, you just
I want
been
to
on
do
YouTube
comedy
and
shit.
shit.
Yeah.
And he
I've been on
almost
YouTube a
peed
lot.
in the bed.
YouTube been holding me down. That's it. That's it. I don't know. What else?
Yo,
Anybody
we
got
had a
anything
great
else?
we had a great ending of our last episode last week.
I wasn't
What
here.
happened?
Went to the after party.
Oh yeah, that was
Went to the
fire.
after party.
That was fun. I had a
Yeah.
blast.
The baby was there and everything.
Well, you had an
Baby
after
shower?
party?
Not
I
an
wasn't.
after-
Just don't even
Not
worry
an after
about
party. No, we went to my sister's house. My sister
Oh,
cooked.
word?
Yeah, my sister cooked, and you know she anytime she cooks, she get like 6 or 7 people in the same space. She turned it into a whole thing. It's like
Oh,
fucking
that's dope,
music,
yeah.
dancing.
The vibe.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Yeah.
It was a good time. Fuck that food up.
She had mad food there.
She always do that
And
shit.
it was good.
Mm-hmm.
Like, only thing I didn't eat is the salmon because I know I'm not a salmon person, so I left that for don't be a lot of salmon.
Mm-hmm.
But everything was
Else was good.
Yeah.
good.
My sister
Everything.
get
It was
busy.
not one thing that was, and I'm like.
I need a plate, yo.
I'm like, I don't like if it's nasty, it's
If you're
nasty. I
listening-
am not a everybody food is good
Except
type
if you listen
person.
to help me.
I made me a big ass, and it's so much. It was so much food.
Yeah.
Nah,
it was
she
a
Like
lot.
I made me a
You would've
big
thought it was
ass
Thanksgiving.
plate to go.
That mac and
Like
cheese
she had
was
3
crazy.
meats. Fuck you cooking 3 meats for?
On a regular Sunday.
4,
She gonna
maybe.
always make chicken because she know I don't eat turkey wings and shit
Okay.
like that.
Chicken, steak, salmon, neck bone. Smoked turkey butts and the motherfucking greens. Like
That was turkey butt? I would have never ate it. I thought it was the neck part, nigga.
It didn't look like a neck. It was too fatty to be the neck.
No.
That was
I ain't know
the
it
That
was
was
a butt,
tail,
though.
tail.
I did not
Not
know
That's
that.
the
butt,
same thing
tail.
as butt, my guy.
So niggas can't say they don't eat ass now.
It probably wasn't a tail, but I thought it was a tail because the tail got a lot of fat.
I don't know. Now, either way,
And
niggas
meat.
can't say they don't eat ass.
Anyway, but it was yams, macaroni, rice. I could kill a
It was it was a good time. It was a good time. We had a blast. Let's get into this shit. Remember to subscribe, like, rate us on the podcast apps. Tap into our YouTube. Like and subscribe to our YouTube. Hit the bell. So where the bell at? It's over there. Hit the bell. You know how niggas in the YouTube video be pointing to their bell.
Point to then you gotta put you on now.
Huh?
You gotta put one up there.
I don't
now.
know how to do that shit.
YouTube,
I'm just
yo.
focused on getting the shit
YouTube
out.
will tell you
'Cause
exactly how to do it.
YouTube videos take so long to upload.
Yeah, it could be
Bro,
like 3 or 4 hours.
Last episode took me 5 hours to upload.
Yeah, it could be like 3 or 4 hours.
That shit was so crazy. I think I gotta upgrade my fucking internet provider or whatever the fuck. But yeah, like, subscribe, share out shit with the homies. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in, tapping in, and giving us feedback from everything from the podcast apps to the YouTube, and the people that's emailing us and reaching out to me directly to talk about the subject matter. Nobody emailed me about the shit that we wanted to talk about, the question that we asked you last week. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, but tap in, subscribe, leave us a 5-star rating, leave us a
bet they
review.
didn't.
We'll be
It's just-
interactive with y'all. The only person that reached out to me was Q. Q called me, and he was talking to me while I was at work. I was in training. He was talking to me. Shout out to Q. He said, what did he say? Let me go to it real quick. Fill the air with noise. Y'all niggas talk.
Yeah, guy. Hurry up. We need elevator music.
Nah, Q said, he said it's three things that he said it's three things that contribute to women not wanting to be held accountable for the shit that they do. One of them is princess treatment. The second one is culture, and they just don't like accountability.
They just don't like it.
So that was Q point.
He could keep the third one out because
They don't like
that's
that.
like repeating the question.
No, it's a good point though. It's a good point though.
That's-
It's still valid because they just
No,
don't
it's
like
very
to be
much
held
valid.
accountable. You know what I mean? So they just don't like accountability.
Shit, it kind of bothered you a little bit.
Who? That wasn't.
See how
That
it
wasn't.
worked
Not,
out.
but that
Fuck with
wasn't.
you,
Being
fuck with
bothered
you.
is not the same thing as not taking
It's
accountability.
okay. It's okay.
But I think I like the.
Too much?
Yeah, I think the culture part is a big thing because you don't even. Sometimes you probably don't even realize you're not taking accountability. If that makes sense. Like you don't even realize that you're not. You feel like you don't realize what you're doing is not owning up to your shit. If I'm saying it correctly.
Right.
So that culture was a good thing.
Yeah, but Q was the only one that reached out. Shout out to you, bro. Maybe we probably had somebody reach out at the last minute and I didn't check the emails, but either way. And also, again, shout out to everybody that's tapping into the YouTube. We are averaging about 55 views an episode right now. So I think that's fire. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. Continue to get our
Appreciate
shit
y'all.
going.
Gang.
Share our shit
How
with
do
the
we
gang.
get to the point where people? Because some people read Skills wanted to find it on YouTube, but
At this point, we just gotta go to
algorithm.
we gotta go to it. We gotta copy the link and
then
just send it out
to them. Okay.
Until we get more lit, it's gonna be a little bit tougher to find us.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying?
I got
but
you.
once
Some
we start,
other shit come up.
We're gonna
Yeah,
come up
we
in the
start-
algorithm once, you know what I mean?
Okay.
once we start getting more lit, it's gonna they
It
ain't
might
gonna
be
be
the
able to
first,
deny it.
thing that you click.
That other shit ain't gonna even pop up.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it was some game show shit that pop up.
I don't know what the fuck that is,
like
but
a
I was
British
like,
game
that's
show or some
not
shit like
us.
that.
Yeah, it says yeah.
It's like, tuh.
It said
Word.
500. It said
It's like
500.
some British game show or some shit like that. Like it was like some How to Be a Millionaire game show type shit with similar.
With great
Yeah.
stupid letters.
Yeah,
No,
yeah, that's what it is for real. That's exactly what
Come
it is.
on, let's go. We almost 30
All right.
minutes in.
We do this all the time. It's
know.
okay. I said that already. Remember, you want to tap in, you want to partake in the conversation? 500 questions podcast at gmail.com. Tap in. All right, so y'all been seeing this shit floating around the internet about the aliens, right? It said the Pentagon reports suggest alien mothership sending UFOs to Earth. They say it's a alien mothership in our orbit.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. You all right?
No, I'm good. Yeah, sorry.
Okay. They said it's an alien mothership in our is it orbit or like it's close. A motherfucker close. And they could be sending UFOs to Earth to chop it up with niggas. So my question to the gang is this.
Do y'all believe this shit? But go ahead.
I don't know.
You believe in
just-
aliens?
You just never know. I believe it's something out there.
I believe.
I
You
believe in
believe in
aliens,
something
but I
else,
think
then?
it's in the ocean.
But you know how crazy it sounds for something.
They ain't up there. They
You don't-
down here.
No, you see, it's
No,
some
it's all
weird
types
shit
of
in the
shit. It's all
ocean.
types of
They
shit.
do
ocean.
like weird fishes and shit like
The
that
fuck
too.
is that?
You don't believe there's other life forms as big as the universe is?
I don't be thinking that deep in
Do
this
you
shit.
know?
I do.
All right. We're not saying like they're the aliens like with the big heads and we're not
So
saying
what,
it's
Might be
like
other humans.
So
on
what, they
other
cone
planets.
we're saying like other life forms.
Other life forms, I
Aliens.
don't know.
Like
Yeah.
There might
The
be a
Earth-
cone head out here for real.
you
though.
gotta think of it like this. We call
not thinking
people
that deep,
immigrants
yo.
aliens.
My boy said he ain't fuck
Coming
with
from
the cone
different
head.
countries. Are
Yeah.
they considered aliens too? Like illegal aliens or something like that? I'm making that up.
They got passports.
No, that's right.
No,
You're
that's
right.
right.
It's
That's what they
right.
call them. Don't laugh.
So
that hard.
because I want to make sure I want to
They
say
got
it
passports and
wrong.
all.
So it's like it's not like you said. It don't mean it's aliens like Phone home.
There's another life form out there.
Because he like, you believe in that shit? Like, nah, I believe in
I'm
something
thinking that
else.
deep
But
to
they
that
probably not
shit.
walking around with tentacles and shit.
But yours be in the sea though.
No, it's tentacles in the sea, nigga. Octopus is an alien.
So they is walking around like that.
So the thing is, like, nigga, it gotta be as big as they say the universe is.
Yeah.
The universe is like, it gotta be other suns, other stars, and other things that could create life the way Earth created life.
Right.
We'd be fucking crazy to think that we was the only niggas in this whole fucking infinite, expandless fucking thing, universe type shit. That'd be crazy. Especially if they saying like our sun is one of the smallest suns within however far that telescopes can see. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if we the smallest, it got to be one just a little bit bigger than our shit, whatever. It's like life forms all over the place type shit. You know what I
I
mean?
saw Saturn, and it really has the ring.
You saw it where?
On the telescope at work. One of the guys at my job, he's so fucking into that shit. He's like, hey, Blazer, hey, I'm from my telescope. And he had the telescope, and I looked, and the shit actually have that ring.
His shit shoot that far?
Huh? Yeah. Big. And where Saturn was, he said this is the first,
time you could see it.
like,
Probably,
and
right?
it won't be this close for another 50-something years. He said he all into all of that.
Oh, okay.
But it really has that ring around it, like we see.
That's fine. That's fine. But yeah, shit getting closer and closer. It's universe, our galaxy getting smaller and smaller. So before you know it, it's gonna be all over. So
What you think is like?
fuck on the first date, ladies.
Fuck on
Huh?
first date.
Where you think they're gonna touch down first?
That's the moral of this story?
More of the story,
No,
ladies.
that's not the moral. I'm just saying that's just a little tidbit of advice
The
I got
world
for
is
you.
coming to an end,
Aliens
so
is coming, go fuck.
More of the story. You can say you can imagine an alien dropping on Jackson.
Eventually, yeah.
Niggas gonna be chilling with him, like trying to get him high or some shit. What's going on?
Nah, if
Who
anything,
knows?
they
Niggas
gonna go
gonna
to
jack
New York.
that.
Everything bad happened in New York first.
It's going to New York first.
Yeah.
New York is such a major
Right.
city.
No, but we get away from we getting away
Yeah,
from
yeah.
Everybody know.
So who would you choose?
Who would you? We got to send a representative to vote. We got to vote for a representative. You get to vote for who you want to send to meet with the aliens if they do send an alien ship down to Earth. Who want to go first? Pete, you should go first. Who would you vote for? Who would you send?
Like as a person?
Yeah. No, nigga, a puppy. What are you talking
No,
about?
like us or like
Like the
anybody.
aliens coming. You got to vote for somebody to send to
Anybody.
greet and meet them to introduce them to planet Earth. Who you sending?
Dave Chappelle.
We talking about the people we know or just
Anybody.
anybody?
Niggas
who's
be
around?
anybody.
That's
Damn.
a fire. That's fire.
Send
That's
Dave
fine.
Chappelle.
Why?
Listen here, aliens.
Stop. Because he's gonna ride out, bro. I don't know what he gonna do.
You don't need the nigga to fight. You just
I
need
don't
the
know what
nigga
he
to
gonna
talk to
do.
him and tell him
Right?
about
I
Earth.
don't listen. He might talk like himself. He might like talk like them. But I feel like he gonna hold on the situation. It's either him or for some weird reason Michael Blackson came to my mind.
Negative.
Nah,
I'm not sending that
nigga,
nigga.
please.
I'm not sending that nigga. I'm not sending that nigga.
Yeah, but I like Dave for the situation. I feel like with all the skits that he used to do back in the day, he has done he's encountered every situation.
Okay.
He will handle this well.
I don't know, bro, because like comedy might not be the thing that help us. Like if them niggas like, yo, we about to fuck these niggas up and take their whole shit. Comedy might not do it because they don't understand our sense of humor and the shit that we deal with. So like that might be a little.
I think
different.
Dave might grab the blunt and be like,
Dave, man.
Dave gonna be like,
He's rooting for Dave. Y'all
gotta
don't
bring
try to
him
switch
weed.
his.
You gotta bring them weed, okay?
and he gonna calm him down. They're gonna take the little helmets off. I know they got helmets.
Yeah.
They got the helmets.
Very judgmental, yo. Do your voice.
We went to America.
Like, nah, they gonna wild out. Dave, I'm like,
You used to do that shit in school and stuff. How did you get this talent right here?
I'm a weirdo.
I definitely want him to come to America first, though.
You do?
Yeah.
Why not Russia?
Because when you interact with niggas first, you can sway how they feel about niggas. Like think about when somebody come to your job and they come to your school or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Once you interact with them niggas, you can tell them niggas, oh, that nigga over there corny as hell. Don't fuck with that nigga.
Yeah.
Type shit. You know what I'm
Fuck
saying?
with us.
So you can tell them like if you see anybody that sound like this or talk like this or look like this, you know what I mean? Them niggas the ops type shit. We riding on them niggas.
Niggas in New York gonna have him like,
Yo,
Son,
Nigga deep right here, yo.
come on. Who's going next?
Go ahead. You go next. Who you going for?
Beyonce.
What?
Because everybody
That's
knows
terrible.
Beyonce.
That's
I just
terrible.
feel like everybody knows Beyonce.
You know that's scary.
I feel like that's what I mean. Like I feel like Beyonce is she's like she's almost like a unicorn. Like you know she exists, but it's like she just mythical. Everybody knows Beyonce. I feel like she's one of those people. Like if you think about outer space, they probably be watching like Beyonce. We're part of the Beehive.
This motherfucker universally known.
Universally
that's
known.
fire.
The Beehive is crazy.
Floyd, yo.
The Beehive is crazy. I was in Beyonce, and I feel like Beyonce.
I'd be so mad if them aliens hopped off their mother shit with a blonde wig on. Like,
Oh my
give it to
God.
him.
Yo, what's
For
that?
real,
What's that
and-
new show that just came out? That's
Swarm.
on.
I just asked them that they see it.
Do you know?
That's about
they
the
hired-
I need a new
Beehive.
show.
They are.
It's
They
about
talking
who?
about Beyonce.
Yeah, they said it. Did you read about it?
No, I didn't.
It is called The Beehive.
it just makes
the
sense.
Hive. They
And the
talking
fact
about-
that you was like
It's fire.
Beyonce.
What episode? I mean, what's station is on?
Amazon Prime.
Amazon Prime.
It's weird. It's like
It's a documentary or a movie?
No, it's
But you
a
know who the
thriller.
producer is, right?
Yeah, Donald. What is it? Glover. What's his name?
Yeah, Justin Gambino, whatever. his
Yeah,
name-
yeah,
Childish
Childish
Gambino.
Gambino.
Yeah,
Childish
he's the
Gambino.
director.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
That nigga fire.
it's
Yeah.
like a comic thriller
Bro, this shit
based
crazy.
on a true story type with
It's crazy.
some live events that's a little exaggerated. It's like all mixed in one. But the way they idolize and the fans are about
Beyonce.
it's about Beyonce. But they just gave the person a different name, but they call them the Hive and everything.
Even if you didn't know, you're gonna know.
You're gonna know. And it's like it's crazy how fans are it's really some like it's sick how people follow.
Should be chilling regular. Like,
People.
so you don't think Beyonce's the best? You're like, you don't. You trying to
And
tell
she
me?
kill you.
Look, like you trying to tell me Beyonce? Yeah, like that shit get like that.
But anyway, I'll say Beyonce because I feel like Beyonce is one of those.
She gonna sing to
She's
them?
well known everywhere, loved everywhere, and however, whatever controversy happens around her disappears.
So she gonna sing to the aliens?
I don't know what she gonna do. I don't know what magic she got.
But you gotta get these people, these alien, these beings. You gotta get them on our side. You gotta get them. You gotta get somebody that's diplomatic, that's gonna talk to them unbiasedly, not being on some like racist shit. Like one person you wouldn't send would probably be Donald Trump. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, they
So
gonna,
it's like,
it's gonna. We all gonna be
Fuck Trump.
dead.
Well, it depends
They
on
gonna
what
give
type
them
of time
power.
they on, though. Yo.
Right, I feel
No,
like,
but
and
that's
I
the
feel
thing,
like the
but-
aliens watch Beyonce.
but they come down, they gonna be influenced. They gonna be, you know what I mean? Or
I
you
don't,
think they
I
tap
don't,
into
I ain't
like
no- I'm
Donald
not
Trump?
a fan, but
Look,
they
they
say
probably
got
feel like he
Verizon.
the shit up there already. Like, man, that nigga.
he hates America.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
So we got one Beyonce and we got one Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, definitely did.
And who else you said? What's the other name you said?
Michael Blackson.
Michael Blackson.
Blackson.
Somebody in my
And
BB
that nigga
circle.
second.
But like, all right, second for people I
Do
know.
not do not say what I think you're about to say.
Who? Brittany.
Oh, yeah.
Britney Spears?
No, Brittany. I'm gonna say Brittany because Brittany know how to
seen
adapt
Britney.
anywhere.
I think
Brittany
she
know. The
Britney
one thing I
Spears.
can
They
say
gonna-
is Brittany know how to adapt anywhere.
She gonna bring the weed too.
She not a, like out of
Light
people
up.
I know outside of people we don't know personally. I would send Brittany because Brittany is one of those people who she know how to adapt anywhere. She know how to really like welcome cause that, I mean she been in
This is the
customer
second week we talking about.
she been in
Britney, man.
customer service her damn near her whole working life.
She ain't been alien service
Like
though.
boy, it don't matter. Like she could adapt.
I mean, Brittany,
She
you
could
alright.
adapt. Brittany
You
know how to
alright.
adapt. She know how to if
You
for the
alright.
job, you could get on her motherfucking nerves. She still know how to hi.
Yeah.
Oh, this she know how to yeah.
This is
I
the second
send
week in a
Brit.
row we talk about Brittany, man.
I ain't sending nobody I know up there, yo.
Nah,
They might just clap them. They might not
send
come
Jizzy,
back,
bro.
yo.
You gotta send Jizzy. You gotta send
Nah,
BG, bro. You gotta
Nah,
send BG.
hell
You gotta
no.
send the
Then they
mayor.
take my man out. Nah, bro. It's beef.
They not gonna, I'm telling you, Brittany gonna
I
get
gotta
some
smoke one of them. I gotta
Brittany-
find me a shit
Brittany
to
gonna
get
have
up
them
there,
aliens
bro.
chilling.
You gotta hit the niggas say, oh shit, pew pew.
If Brittany don't, if all the aliens don't want to come, she gonna be safe up there because they gonna other aliens gonna be like, nah, she good, she with us type
Nah,
shit. I don't
yeah.
know about the rest, how America, but yeah, I send Brit.
All right, yeah.
That's funny as
I
hell.
don't know, really, yo.
Nah, I'm sitting here thinking about it, right? I should have thought about this more when I wrote this shit down. But if I had to choose somebody famous or just somebody overall, I don't know. I think I want to go last. You want to go, Mello? You got somebody?
I'm going Franklin Saint, man.
Word?
Snowfall.
Oh, the nigga that played it. Oh, him or the nigga that
Hey,
played him?
I want to change my second
Dimson,
person.
just Dimson.
I want to change my second
I'm
person.
going Big
Who your
Meat,
second
yo.
person? Big Meats.
So that nigga, that I don't know. He brought everybody together, man.
That nigga, I was
He brought
talking
everybody
about-
together, yo. He
was a calm. He
went from Atlanta to he brought hella states together.
This nigga know how
Why
to
he can't
capitalize
get
off
them,
of
yo?
anything.
Why
Yeah,
Meech
probably.
can't get them?
Meech,
Probably.
I was just talking about the way he handled like anything that happened. He made that shit happen. He made something happen out of it.
Yo, even this last episode, like even how he could have wilded out, he was just like, nah.
So y'all like my incident? I see
That
how
was
y'all
good.
feeling that.
It was like, nah.
Meech
Think y'all-
Franklin
was
Saint.
good.
Nah, Meech was good.
I'm going with
Meech-
Meech.
Meech, I don't know. I don't watch BMF. I'm just
Okay.
thinking about. I'm just going off the shit that I know about the actual Meech.
Uh-huh.
That they go fuck around, and do get some shit done, bust some moves. You need a smooth talking ass.
No, that's how
You can
BMF
put him
is.
anywhere,
That's
yo.
exactly how he is in BMF. They got his.
He done went to Atlanta. He just trying to conquer
He,
states still. Not conquer, just for his business to grow, his empire.
Yeah, but the same way, whichever you know about him, like you just said, that's how it is on the show. Mm-hmm. Like,
Right.
So just take that thrive and that hustle and just tell them to go up there and talk to them, yo.
Talk fast to them niggas. Get
let
them
them
niggas
know
on
how
board.
going to war ain't gonna bring
Ain't
no
gonna
say-
bring that, man.
Yo, listen, I
From
don't
the
know where
womb
you
to the
been
tomb,
at.
From
man.
the womb
This
to the
ain't
tomb.
that. I honestly don't know, yo.
I got one more. I got one more.
Go ahead, bro.
I got one more.
Nah. Go, yo. Nah.
If he don't want to go, I really
Who?
got one more.
Go ahead,
Bro. He
who?
really good though, bro.
Go ahead.
My nigga Soulja Boy, bro.
I'm not doing this with this
Get
nigga
the
today.
fuck
That
outta
nigga gonna
here.
be like,
I
yo,
really
I'm
should-
inventing for everything.
Nah.
I'm the
Even
first
everything.
nigga to go see the aliens, bro.
Cut that
What the
nigga
fuck
mic
you
off.
talking about, B?
First of all, do not discredit what Soulja Boy
That nigga
did.
did
We not
everything,
doing
bro.
that, but we
Soulja
not
Boy
sending
did
him to meet the
everything,
aliens.
bro.
We not sending him to
Even
meet
the
the
niggas
aliens.
that try to run out, he was like, I hit him with the boom,
Not Big Draco.
and I hit him with a
First nigga to go see the aliens. You can't give him that title, yo.
We looking at another 2-hour episode.
That's fine.
Wow, God.
Soulja Boy, yo.
Nah, I'm not sending
Send my
Soulja
man-
Boy.
send my mans
You
up
got me fucked up. Not sending that
Okay, who
nigga.
you sending?
Let me see. I don't know.
Who was your initial?
My
Because
initial?
I think we switching your shit up. Who's
Nigga, I'm always gonna say Jay-Z.
Jay-Z?
I said Beyonce, their team.
This nigga.
Nah, but it's different though because Jay like a talk, like he could talk. I'm either sending Jay or Rick Ross, because I could listen to Rick Ross talk all day long. That nigga, he just entertaining
And throw
nigga. I could-
sponsorship and everything he say, like he just know how
Yeah, he
to-
gonna have them niggas off the Bel Air. You know what I mean? And it's gonna be, it's gonna be lit. Like one of them niggas. You know what I'm saying? But I'm initially anybody that represent people, I'm always be like, oh nah, we gotta send Jay-Z type shit. You know what I'm saying? Any situation like that. But like a regular motherfucker,
He gonna give them the Rock Nation chain.
yeah, he gonna
when he get up there.
Chaining Day. It's gonna be all of that shit.
Damn, they
Can't
gas.
say Kanye.
Why?
You cannot
Can't.
say
He's-
Kanye.
he's
They
too
gonna be-
unpredictable.
They gonna be Kanye gonna make them niggas go to a different planet. Like, nah, I didn't fuck all of them niggas down there. They took my children. They took my children.
They
We
want me
outta
to bring
here.
you back, so I'm gonna send them there.
Nah,
Show them what I
They
got.
probably gonna want the feats, bro. Trust me.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. I honestly don't know. I'm always one gonna always be Jay-Z.
This was a good question, yo. Like awkwardly, like good question though.
It was funny. Who the fuck was we sending out?
Who the fuck can we say? Hey, yo, listen, do me a favor.
Yeah,
If you
email
tap
us,
in,
yo.
Find any questions podcast at gmail.com. Tap in. Who would you send to be the representative for the human race to meet the aliens?
So, do you think Jay-Z got Beyonce or Beyonce got Jay-Z?
How about we take votes on our answers?
Jay-Z.
You going? Who your top one? Your Beyonce,
Jay-Z.
Jay-Z,
Damn.
This nigga said Michael Black. I this
Dave-
nigga Dave
Dave
Chappelle.
Chappelle.
David
Dave
Chappelle, and I
man.
got Meech, yo.
I'm really feeling
y'all
this
sending
Soulja
up
Boy
there?
situation.
Oh, but you know what,
bro.
too? It probably
We can't
would,
get them choices. That shit gonna be.
It probably would be good to send somebody who does indulge in like a recreational drug type shit. Like if somebody smoke weed or they do mushrooms or something like
Soulja
that.
Boy.
Beyonce be high as
He does
shit.
everything.
Soldier Boy, I think
She
Soldier Boy
just
do
keep
coke.
her business
I
to
think Soldier Boy do
herself.
coke, so that's not a good.
No, he does definitely.
Soulja Boy is off the fucking.
You can't
list.
send Drake because Drake only gonna save the strippers. Only thing he said he
He's
gonna
the
only save
gatekeeper,
his
though,
son
yo.
and the strippers.
He is the gatekeeper for the rappers, but to the music world rather. So.
yeah.
Send Lil Wayne.
What if the
No, 'cause
the
he
alien's
one of
daughter
them.
wanted to get a record deal
Exactly.
though?
Welcome home, Wayne.
Exactly. Oh, they gonna keep
What'd
him.
you say? What'd you say?
I
About
said, what if the alien's daughter wanted the record deal and they only want Drake to come see them so she could get on?
but
We can't say
She need
Jay-Z.
Drake feature.
Jay-Z got access to Drake though.
They don't want Jay.
What's more important, a Jay verse or a Drake verse?
Nowadays, Jay is always more important to us, but I think as we get pushed away, it's gonna be Drake kinda.
The younger generation does not see what we see in
Jay-Z.
Jay-Z.
So that's tricky.
Because they
question.
don't know what
Yeah.
good
Nigga.
wholesome bars are.
On God did.
They just want what that man say. I think it go like this.
They cut out. On God did. They cut out Wayne. They only played Jay verse on the radio. Think about it.
Yeah, but
That's
Jay
here,
got a
though.
4-minute verse.
I feel like here they do that.
I think they probably do that shit down south too. Honestly,
Think so?
I think so.
I
Think so.
yeah,
Ain't nobody
No.
playing a fucking 9-minute song on the radio. But anyway, let's not go into that.
All right, bet,
you
bet.
gotta
yeah.
say New Orleans. They definitely doing Wayne.
Fuck Wayne. Not fuck Wayne,
wow.
but like that Wayne verse, it was cool. It was cool.
It was good.
It was cool.
All right, let's get
Beyonce, Jay-Z, Dave Chappelle,
Big Meech.
Big Meech. That's you
think we
go
got-
if you feel any type of way other than that. First of all, y'all motherfuckers better start emailing us when we actually email us. That's one. Because we'll cut the whole email shit out.
Oh,
That's one. But shout out to the people that do email us the questions, because y'all do email us some fire questions. But let us know what you think. Who would you send to be a representative? You can either tell us your person or vote for one of the people that we said. Beyonce, Jay-Z, Dave Chappelle, or Big Meech. All right, let's move on to the second question. Y'all ready?
Let's go.
All right. This is a good question, spicy question. And we all have children, so we can answer it. Even though you're new to the gang, we good.
oh wow.
How does the dynamic of a relationship change when children become involved?
Who wants to start?
Shout out to the kids, though. But kids always, not always. This gonna sound crazy, but
You heard that?
I hope so.
That shit.
That was a
this,
I hope so.
growl.
I think they heard that too.
That was a growl. No, was it? It was a growl.
Like an alligator or
It
some
was a
shit.
growl. First of all, y'all
Hey
playing.
yo, niggas got quiet at the perfect time.
I looked up like, wow. That's just like, it was not a
It's like,
fart. Because if
bruh.
I farted, I would have said,
No, we ain't
excuse me.
say that.
He
my-
said it.
My
you
girl
said that?
hungry as hell
Yeah,
over there.
that was a growl. I'm hungry. The fuck?
She said, man, you should
Be
feed
full
it
of
too.
candy.
I breastfeed.
That's why she
My
growling. She
metabolism
ain't
is
shit.
faster. Everything burns.
Y'all deep, yo.
Everything burns.
Okay, man. All right.
Don't come muting me.
I'm just saying. Let's just.
I don't get
That's what we
muted.
missed. Go ahead.
I'm not here to
Go
meet
ahead,
you.
Pete, move back. Sit back. Let him talk.
No beef, yo.
That's what we missed. Kids. Once kids become involved,
Everything changed.
everything changed. I think the dynamic of the relationship shifts towards the negative because everybody wants their way. You know what I mean? Everybody want their way, and nobody really. You know, women naturally feel like I bore this child and I carried it for 9 months. So my opinion is my opinion, and I feel like this is the direction that we should go in. Mm-hmm. But men always feel like, you know, that baby should have my last name. It's my offspring. You know what I mean? Like, and I feel like I should have a say-so. And a lot of times, well, that brings us to our fucking email question, too. I'm mad I'm referring to that right now. But I really feel like the dynamic of the relationship shifts in a negative way outside of marriage, because a lot of times I've seen in my travels that women don't really care for the opinions and the thoughts of men when it comes to the upbringing and the raising of the children. You'll give the child your the man's last name, but you won't give him the option to say, well, who should be the godfather, who should be the godmother, who should be this and who should be that, how we should go about the schooling of the child and this, that, and the third. Whereas it is a lot of men that don't really give a fuck, but it's some men that do. But then you see a lot of times men don't even have aren't afforded the opportunity to have a say so, to have a thought, or to have an opinion. You know what I'm saying?
Together or not together?
Together or not together, period. And that normally causes tension. So I really feel like the dynamic of the relationship shifts in a negative manner once your kids become involved. Because if y'all not together and a woman comes to a man and says, "Yo, I'm pregnant," first thing to come out, normally the first thing to come to our minds, out our mouths is like, well, what you gonna do? And once you put it on her like that, you put it on the woman to make the decision because it's her body, her choice. But at the same time, a better way would probably be, I'm not one to say, because I have raw sex, a lot. That's kind of my thing. That's my signature move.
Oh boy, go finish.
But at the same time, and instead of saying like what's putting it on a woman, what you gonna do, is like we should probably say, well, what we gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Make it a team effort, a joint effort.
From the beginning.
From the beginning, because once you put it on a woman to make the decision and the choice as far as how we're going to handle the situation of you being pregnant, I guess, I don't know if that carries over into her feeling like this is my shit and I can make all the decisions and the choices. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that's the thing. But in my opinion, I feel like once children come, long story short, once children become involved, the dynamic of the relationship usually normally shifts in a negative manner. And that's why we have situations like baby mother, baby daddy, you know what I'm saying? Bonus mom, bonus dad type shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, how often do you see somebody have children and then stay together? You know what I'm saying? We don't see that a lot where we from.
Don't.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? So, and I just feel like it shifts in a negative way because, you know, once the baby come involved, it's like, y'all, people start butting heads and shit like that. It's just a lot. I really feel
Tom
like
does that too, though. Probably, I can't speak upon it even just being with kids, but Tom brings that separation along too. You know, like it doesn't actually take a child for a relationship to go bad either, though.
Right. But just the added responsibility of the child being involved and a man feeling like, nigga, like this is my situation too. Like, why the fuck can't I
think it
have
should
a say
always
so?
be communicated like that, though.
100%.
It has to be
Yeah.
sometimes. I feel like it has to be for it to work.
Right.
We always discuss how communication is key. Always up here. We always say that. So you have to stick with that, though. A man always should have a choice, or at least give him the choice, even if he allows you to make the decision. You know, because everybody doesn't have the answers to everything. He might be startled on something where it's like, well, if you tell me why you feel like that about it, and we could go along, and maybe I'll be like, okay, you're right. Let's handle that way. So
I don't 100% disagree with you,
Right.
Because I know in some cases that's true, but I do see in some cases where the parenting works together in people with people who aren't even together, like they straight, and the father actually has a lot to say because I feel like a lot of the times the fathers don't play as much of a role at together or not together. It's not even intentionally. It's just a natural thing that the mother is doing majority of the things for the kids. Most of the time when the mother's not doing it, it's because she has something else to do. But initially, I feel like off the rip, the mother is the one who's primarily doing what needs to be done with the kids. So at some point, it becomes, you don't even realize, like, you're not giving a person a say because you're so used to doing everything for them. So you feel like, not saying that it's with every situation, but majority of the time, it's the mother who's pretty much doing most of the time
primary
with the
parent.
kids.
My pushback,
Because for the most part, again, from the beginning, when the mother had the baby, they just started this, fathers could stay home. So the mother's home with the baby, doing everything, while the father, for the most part, going to work, right? Well, for the most part, that's like we talk about in couples. So for the most part, I feel like I know you know best, but I know it's best because I'm the one who know them. It's like you almost got to be able to let go of your kid. Like, okay, realize like, oh, this is their parent.
but
if that makes sense.
that just come with the I'll do it mentality. Because it's like at the end of the day, like if I'm a man and I want to step in and I want to be there, like you know what I mean, like you like when it comes to shit, like they say like men don't know the teacher's name, men don't know the shoe size, men don't know the clothes size. It's like, allow me the opportunity to step in and be there and do those things. Like, nigga, communicate to me the things that we need to do and the shit that you have on deck, the shit that you have planned, and don't go into it with this I'll do it mentality because it's like, oh, they need clothes, I'll do it. No, come to me like let's work together.
Can I say something? Can I say something?
Yeah, because you.
Can I say something? You know, my memory be shot sometimes.
Yeah.
So I feel like you should never let a woman handicap you either, though.
100%.
That's what I'm saying.
Don't
You
let
don't
them
have to
handicap
tell
you.
you
Why you
I
sitting
do.
here like-
Just like, because you don't have to come. Why is it that you don't have to come and tell her, oh, okay, the kid got to go do this? It's like, without her asking, sometimes men don't really take the full initiative to do these certain things with the kids because the mother does it, if that makes sense.
But what did you just say? Something about communication a second ago, right? So that's the thing. Like if we communicate what's going on throughout the childbirth and the childhood, then it wouldn't be like a issue. It wouldn't be like this back and forth thing. It would be more so like fucking like, okay, what are we doing? What are you doing? What are you doing today? I'm not doing nothing today. Like the same way we handle this podcast, niggas be like, yo, Al, you free this time, this time, this time. We communicate our schedules so we like we know what's going on.
Pick them up today.
Yeah,
no,
we come
right,
up with a plan.
Right.
So it's not about like given an option or none of that. You know what I mean? Like motherfuckers is just involved because this is just what we doing. This is something that we doing. This is something
I
that
don't
we got
think
going
with
on.
kids is like that though.
No,
It should be, though.
It shouldn't be. It should be when you have children. I feel like, and you're with. I'm lucky to be with my kid's mother today, so I can say, I don't know. I feel like you got to come up with a game
Shout out to
plan.
Black Love.
You got to come up with a game plan. How you gonna, we bringing the kids into this world. How we gonna upgrade our life to financially,
Right.
Do this, that, and the third.
Right.
Schedules, how he say, has to be lined up for everything to work when it comes to with a kid.
Right.
It shouldn't be nothing negative, coming out of it when y'all
Right.
together. Now it depends on the child's mother that you have. They can be bitter sometimes.
Depends on the child's mother and the child's father.
And father too.
Yeah.
Father too. It's two different.
Yeah.
You're right about that. Two different bitter parties. That's where conflict sometimes come involved when they are not together.
Right,
No?
but I'm speaking that, and that's why I say that depends on the person too, because I know two people who aren't together, and she don't have to call him and say, "This is what's going on at the school." He knows because
So that's what we're saying. Dependent on though.
right, because she
Okay.
don't have to call him and say, "He got this going on with school. We need to go do this." Because he's so active that the school is calling him and her because that's how active he is. She don't have to call and say, "Well, he need to get this done with his report card." He knows these things. Like he knows. Not saying that it all should be that way, but it's not just the woman is not communicating. It's just how. It's just how. Well, I think we off topic too. Mm-hmm. We kind of off topic, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
We're completely off topic.
I don't know.
How does the dynamic of a relationship change when kids become involved?
Yeah, because I just started talking about like how somebody affected.
Yeah, we started talking about responsibility and
Yeah, we
co-parenting.
started talking about responsibility. Okay, start over. Let's question.
How does the dynamic of a relationship change when children become involved?
It changes completely. Not saying it changes for the words, but it's impossible for it not to change.
If you had to take a side, do you think it changes negatively or positively?
Most of the time,
Pick a
from what
side,
I
pick a
see,
side, pick a
pick a
side, pick a
side.
side.
I ain't even gonna lie. From what I see, majority of the time, it turned negatively.
How did your mic get like that? Was your mic like that the whole time?
No, I did that. Is that wrong?
Like, did you flip it?
Yeah, because I couldn't get this right, so I flipped it like this because it wasn't working. I couldn't get it like that.
Okay.
It was like straight out. It was weird.
Okay.
It was
But
like,
go ahead.
And I was like, ooh.
We're not doing that.
Most of the time, unfortunately, from the surroundings I see, it changed negatively before it gets better.
I've seen people in situations where I felt like niggas was gonna be together forever. Like, oh shit, that's love. That's what love look like. And then I see the post. You know, it's always the post.
Yo, my coworker said she been with
Niggas
her.
is, niggas this, niggas that, whatever.
My coworker said she been with her. I feel like what they say, you don't know people until you either live with them, have a kid, or have a kid with them, right? I think that's true.
I heard that before.
I think that's 100% true. Like,
No, nobody else, just me.
No. I'm listening. I push my mic away,
I
but
feel
yeah,
like because
I
I
agree.
feel like with any life changing thing, it's either fight
Change
or flight.
must come.
Not even change must come. People naturally fight or flight. Like anything, it's like damn, they get nervous, they get scared. Either I'm a man up, a woman up, and do what I need to do, and we work this out, or it turns to chaos because it's the unknown now.
Yeah.
A child becomes the unknown factor in the relationship. So now it's like
It changes because you don't even have to think about self no more too.
no right.
You got to think about y'all collectively.
But that's if you're a good person. Some people still think about self.
Nah, that's not it.
Yeah,
though.
that's not how it's
That's not a
supposed to
good
be.
team player.
But-
We gotta be a team at this point.
It's supposed
You know what I'm
to be.
saying? For this to work.
Right.
But like you
Especially
said, in most
right.
cases we see it
No.
does changes, man.
Yeah.
I seen motherfuckers get pregnant and shit get bad.
Bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. I seen motherfuckers
I mean, it's a transition though. You gotta. It ain't gonna be perfect.
That was
It's a
circumstantial too. Yes.
It's a transition. You know, sometimes we bring kids in as well where we not even supposed to per se even have them.
Right.
Because our shit not even together.
But I feel
we
like
still
it's
go
never,
and do it.
I feel like it's gonna transition. I feel like no matter where you at in life, no matter what stage you at in life, once you have a child, it's a complete transition. Period. No matter
course.
because you could be financially together, but that still a child coming changes your entire life. So it's a transition regardless. You're never fully ready to be a parent until you're a parent.
I'm still not ready.
Until
Fuck.
you're still not,
Still
because
not ready.
every
I got
day,
20-year-olds.
and because you know why, every day of his life is something new. Every year of his life is something you never experienced before. What's to come next? So I feel like no matter what stage of your life, it's a transition because it's a life changing thing. Like you never fully ready financially. If we talk about ready financially, maybe financially ready, yeah, but mentally, emotionally, to alter your whole life, because that's what happens. You're altering your whole life.
Okay.
So
P.
Go ahead, P. What you think?
negative, nah.
No, it changes for the negative. It just, I mean, I don't know. I'm speaking from my own perspective.
Okay.
I can't judge what goes on in your household. Like, you know, I think initially, like, it just becomes a space where,
I'm not on.
No, you good.
Yeah, keep going.
it just gets to the space of where, like, the level of communication, people are not communicating. The level of selfishness, like, you know, now we have this child, like, we're used to living our lives, like, the way we want to, about us. Now we're fighting all about who's getting up, who's getting the bottle, you know, like, and I think when we have these conversations, like, we need to get into depth about it. I think there's a lot of emotions that go along when you bring children into this world. And,
Biggest thing of it.
you know, and, you know, if we can't really come to a common ground in that space of, like, how we going to deal with these changes emotionally, it's going to change the whole dynamic of the relationship. But I think it does change negatively, but I'm not saying just because it changes negatively, we can't work to bring a positive out of the situation.
That's a fact.
Right.
That was
But
deep, my guy.
that's two. That's two.
I like
I like
that
what he's saying
because
too.
that's the thing that I think emotionally is the biggest.
If I could look back, if I could do it all over again, I would rather have like a game plan set. You get what I'm saying? Instead of taking bumps and bruises and seeing how it go, you know, for me to be better at doing what I'm doing and for also my partner to be better at doing what they're doing.
Right.
I think I definitely have a game plan.
Because it like, realistically, like, we, you know, as men, like, you know, it was said, whereas though we working and they're at home, so their expectation is as soon as we come through the door, like, here is your turn. And it's more of like, you know, let's work on a better plan to, like, achieve these goals that needs to be met. But we
It's
don't
your
speak
turn to
about
selfish though.
it. But that's how it be, though.
I just work.
That's how it be.
Let me take a shower.
Piggy,
And just,
you everybody answered. Everybody answered. I was piggybacking what P said as far as like the emotional. When one of my little cousins, him and his girl, she was pregnant. They were together.
What
They're
just happened to
together.
make you start talking so soft?
That I don't know.
You just get
One of my cousins.
no.
I used to pray for times like this. One of my cousins, when he his girlfriend, she's pregnant, and he's coming home, and she was telling him, like, you know, he's not around enough, but he working. Like, he working, he providing, like, getting ready for, you know, they got a baby coming, he want to save. She feel like he wasn't around enough, and it bothered her. So when you said the emotional, that's so important, because one thing y'all can never be able to understand is the emotion. Like, you could always understand being a parent, but you would never understand the emotion of a whole pregnancy and then delivering a baby, then having that baby. That's something that is very important, because that's something that causes chaos, because that changes the whole life. Changes life don't change for a man as soon as the female get pregnant. As soon as the female get pregnant, life changes, because shit that she can't control is changing. So the emotion part is very important, and how you care for that woman while she's carrying the child is extremely important on how plays a big role too in how the parenting can go as well, because that's when it fucking starts for females. So it's like that's why I feel like that was important, because that determines too how it changed. Because it's like for y'all it's like, I'm about to have a baby. For her it's like, what I'm gonna do? I'm pregnant. I can't do this. I gotta make sure I do this. I gotta make sure I don't hurt this baby. And then the emotion that you can't control at all. Like you don't even know why this shit is happening. Why are you feeling this? So, yeah.
But-
I'm sorry, that emotion part really.
But, you
Long
know,
story short, women are the enemy. Go ahead, P. I'm just
Nah,
playing. I said that.
you know, I want to stress the fact of like that is the major factor of why shit goes left. But we have to understand, like, you know, men are wired totally different from women.
Right.
So if you're not, if women as a collective aren't expressing these emotions, you can't really expect us to understand. Like,
No, that's true.
You know, like, yeah, all right, your feet is hurting, or, you know, you need me a little bit more in the kitchen. But emotionally, if you're not available to me in that space, so I can understand where you're coming from.
Right.
You know, like, I think it just becomes a friction. Like, that person's you're banging pots, or I'm getting dismissive. I'm running out the door, but we still have a bundle of joy that we need to care to.
Right.
And it just becomes really, really unstable in that space. It was like, next thing you know, I'm over here, you're over there. We're not, you know, we're taking care of, we're co-parenting.
Right.
When in all honestly, like, it could have just been a healthy conversation of like getting to a medium ground of like, all right, listen, this is how I'm feeling. Like, because, you know, women go through things, and honestly, men go through things
fuck
too.
that, though.
Right.
You know, we both are going through things.
If like Mello said, to Mello's point, like, it should always be a plan in place.
Right.
You know
True.
what I'm saying?
But some
I
shit
feel
ain't
like
planned.
the dynamic of the relationship would not change if it was a plan in place. That's just me personally. You know what I mean? And I feel like we could all agree on that.
I don't agree with that.
I
You don't
with
agree?
that.
No.
Oh, all right.
Only
You
reason I
don't
don't
agree
agree
either?
with that
Not with
because
the plan part.
Yeah,
Now, if it's a
I
plan
agree.
in-
So I agree with.
What do you mean by the plan in
Right,
place?
I like that he said he would, if he could go back, he would like it to be planned out. Because see, with Mello, I'm not saying, I know you don't have a perfect situation, but when it comes to y'all kids, y'all made a way and y'all stayed together, y'all figured it out.
Right.
You just felt like you would have a plan in place for it to be a lot. You feel like it could have been a lot more smoother.
Strategically
But
done.
compared to a lot of other people's situations, it was pretty smooth. Not saying that you got a perfect
Nah,
situation.
hell
No. What I mean is y'all was able to function, and y'all was able to keep a functional household.
Made it past
For-
points that a lot of people
That's
didn't.
what I mean. That's what I mean by that. 'Cause I'm not
Yeah.
saying you got a perfect situation.
Yeah.
Nobody's situation is perfect. But for the most part,
Mine is.
y'all were able to have a functional household, raise 2 kids together,
Yeah.
and like they're happy, they're well taken care of together.
Okay.
It didn't cause y'all to leave each other.
Right.
So for the most part, it's smoother. So when you say you make a plan, you would like to be a lot easier,
Yeah.
right? I don't think coming up with. I don't agree with what you said about as far as if a plan was in place, because shit could change
Plans go left.
instantly. People could change. So you could have a whole plan mapped out, and then what happens when that plan is not?
Well, I disagree with you
You have the right to.
because I feel like, shut up. Anyway,
Go ahead, P. Why you don't agree?
Nah, I just really want to just get to the point of like just understanding. I think that's the biggest thing for me, like just
that's part
understanding.
of the plan, though. That's what I'm saying. So real
Yeah.
quick, I don't mean to cut you off, but
You
when
cut
I
me
say
off.
when I say
Like, no, I was going to cut you
when
off.
I say it having a plan in place, I mean like you account for certain shit and certain things. I'm talking about like
Sticking to the plan. How about say sticking to the plan?
No, just for a plan being in place, period. Because a lot of times shit can go wrong. Okay, you don't account for him to get sick or the child to get sick when they get sick, but still it's a plan in place. Listen, I got my benefits, you got your benefits. If this happens during this time, or I gotta work, whatever, this is the plan. If I gotta do this, or I gotta be in this place, this is the plan. If something happens, we got a plan for certain shit. You know what I'm saying? Of course, there's always the unknown, but still in all, we still got a plan in place to counter all of this shit that could possibly happen. You know what I'm saying?
So what if you do put a plan in place and then shit just change?
Like what?
Like it just
So we got a plan in place for the first 5 years of our child's life. What could happen that would throw that whole plan off? Other than, God forbid, the baby dying.
Her damn emotions.
people.
know?
Breaking up?
No, just
Not like just like period. Like
So what? You said people like what?
Stress.
Stress.
Yeah.
Okay. So I can't. So it's not a plan. We don't have a plan in place for the fact that you might experience some sort of stress that I can't. I'll take on the brunt of the responsibilities.
What is she?
What is causing your stress?
What if she just not knowing how to?
We got a
talk to
plan in
you?
place for that, bro.
no, I just feel like it's some things you can't plan for.
No, that's a fact.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I don't think
See,
planning-
I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying. Like the only thing you really can't
saying,
plan
like,
for.
You can't like okay. Me and P, I'm having a baby. I'm pregnant. P, I'm having this baby. Okay, you gonna keep the baby? Oh boy. Yo, okay, P, you ready? I'm about to have the baby. Look, this is how we gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. Because you know I'm not gonna be able to do this. But so you can handle this part. Then when the baby come, P, or me, just feel like, you know what? I don't want to do none of this shit.
That is true.
Then y'all stupid.
No, that's what I'm. What?
I don't think it's stupid. It's
I
just
think
100% stupid.
no, and
We
that's
humans.
what we gotta acknowledge the fact that
Stupid
it's
humans.
stupid humans. Humans are humans.
what is the plan gonna look like if we both lose our fucking job?
So look, not even lose
how the fuck does that happen?
What if you all right? What if you plan like, okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna raise this kid like this, and then out of nowhere, I just feel like, fuck this. I don't want no parts of this baby.
Get out my baby life, you
Right,
bum
but
ass nigga.
That's what's happening
I
to
see you in the
us.
street, I'ma
We
fuck
become
you
bum
up.
ass niggas. Like
No, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Better have your knife on you.
right? Huh?
Hey, come on. Let's move on, bro. Because this is gonna cause an argument. We're
And
gonna
I-
be here all day.
No, and I think we keep getting off topic with this.
Yeah, 100%.
We getting away from the question.
And I'm not.
Y'all
Me
wanna
and
do
Mello
the
the
last
only
one?
ones drinking, huh?
You want to do the last one?
No, we gonna do these questions, baby. We gonna get through these, motherfuckers. You hear me?
oh, no, we rolling. We still
All
got
right.
time.
So if you feel any type of way, let us know how you feel about that. 500questionspodcast@gmail.com. Tap it with the gang. We're gonna do our best. So we're gonna go back to our old format. The original format that we came into this shit with, that we was doing, we was gonna spend 20 minutes on each question. We was gonna do like 40 minute to an hour episodes. We gonna spend 10, 15 to 20 minutes max on each question. We're gonna get back to that. We're gonna spend 10 to 20 minutes talking about our days and our weeks and the shit, the time that we was off. We're gonna spend 10 to 20 minutes on each question, and then we're gonna include the email. We're gonna spend like 15 to 20 minutes to close out the episode on the email. Then we're gonna close out the episode, and then we're gonna, you know what I'm saying? That's our plan from now on, right? Because we started to get along with it. We started to get off track, and we can't account for that because we didn't have a plan in place for getting off track. You know what I'm saying?
But we communicating.
But we did, yeah, we communicating.
It's a fact.
All right, so yeah, if you feel any type of way about that question, you want to hit us with your 2 cents, 500questionspodcast@gmail.com. And I'm sharing my solo camera with this nigga.
Ugly as hell. But yo, next question, yeah.
Question number 3. Do you expect unconditional love from your wife, girlfriend, boyfriend, or husband? Who do you expect unconditional love? Do you expect unconditional love in your relationship? Do we need to go over the definition of unconditional love
Yes.
before we
Yes,
start?
let's go through it.
All right, so the definition of unconditional love is basically ride or die, through it all, no matter what happens. The love that your mother has for you, I also have for you.
You go broke, I'm still here.
I got you. We gonna work together. We gonna get through this shit.
Conditional? How much money you got, nigga?
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna do this. Like everything's on condition.
Wouldn't everybody want unconditional love?
I mean, we will hold that, but a lot of
Like-
this shit is based off of conditions.
You signed the death row type shit, like.
No.
A lot of this shit is
Always-
conditional.
But not in that sense. But you get what I'm saying? Like,
yes, I
a lot
would
of this shit
expect
is
unconditional
conditional.
love.
100%. I
From my
always say that.
partner.
That's one of the things that I always say. If you go through at any point in time throughout my social media life, you're gonna stumble across a post or a status or anything that says that I feel love is conditional.
It's conditional, man.
But
Only
that's
unconditional
just
love
me.
I've ever experienced is my goddamn son. That nigga loves me in any fucking form. You know, but relationships is always beneficial. Like, how could you fill my cup?
But that's the thing. Like, so now you're not a boy. Put yourself in the situation that you're not a boyfriend but you're a husband. Do you expect unconditional love from your wife?
Yeah. That's why I made you my wife, because we made vows. Like, do death do us part. You
They're
from
gonna
sickness
be
and health.
about to
No,
disagree.
I don't, motherfucker. I could disagree. Who the fuck gonna say? First of all, this shit would be ass as hell. We
Sickness-
just all sit here and agree all day.
Nah, fuck that. Sickness and health. You supposed to be here.
I want unconditional love from my boyfriend too.
Your boyfriend?
Yes.
yeah, but see, but what I'm getting from unconditional love is that you're not expecting anything back in return.
Unconditional.
So
And then
you
no
trying
con-
to say for your boyfriend, you still want the same thing from him too?
What you mean? Like
What
the
you
same
just
thing I
said.
want from my husband?
He's saying if you don't expect nothing back in return, like you're gonna love this person, even though this person don't necessarily show you the same love that you putting out. Like you might love this motherfucker, you might have held this nigga down through a fucking whatever.
Okay, well then that's the case. I want if that's the case, we have a conditional love relationship where I want the same unconditional love from you
That I'm
that
pouring
you're
out.
getting from
That's
me.
it.
If we could put it that way,
Reciprocation.
That's it.
Yeah.
I don't love you unconditionally where though you have the right to not
do
love
whatever
me
you
the
want.
same way. I want.
So I
I
think
want.
we're using the definition. We're using the word wrong then. The way it's said on here.
No, we're not, because they didn't say if I want to give unconditional love. They said, do I want unconditional love from my partner? And yes, because I'm giving unconditional love, so we're not. You
Like-
read the right definition.
No, you did.
But the
you're
question
reading right.
was, you read the right
I'm just
definition.
saying I feel different.
Go ahead, tell us about it, bro. Expound upon that, bro. That's what we're here for.
How you feel?
I need a minute.
All right, go ahead.
Dang.
So do you expect?
I want
unconditional?
the same thing in return. The condition of our relationship is for me. If I'm giving you unconditional love, I want the same.
Same
I want
thing back.
unconditional love
That's
in
only
return. That's what I want.
I can respect that.
No,
Nope.
that's a real thing. But like
Yeah.
a lot of times, we got to think about ego. We got to think about emotion.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, do I get the same love from you that I get from you when you're happy as I will when you're mad?
That's
No.
my ball. That's my see.
See,
I
no,
think you
because
thinking too much into it. Then that's what fucks it.
Right.
That's what fucks it up.
No,
then.
but that's what the
Because
question
now
is
you're
about.
looking
That's
for
why
something
we're here.
to get back to what you get. What I'm
No,
saying now
no,
it's a
but-
tug of war of like how you feel. Like I feel like I don't need nothing in return. If I buy you something, I don't need you to buy me nothing back.
But that's not the love.
If I'm just saying, I'm just using it as
Right.
of an object of or since
right.
gifts come with love too though.
That's true.
So
100%, but
your
that's-
girl could be that type of person.
But that's reciprocity. That's reciprocation.
that's
you know what I'm saying? So if I
reciprocation,
do
okay.
for you, you do for me. You know what
Uh-huh.
I'm saying? That's like quid pro quo.
Right.
Whatever. But my thing is like, am I still gonna be able to hug you and kiss you at night? I'm pointing at these niggas. Let me point at you. Am I-
You better not have to kiss me at night.
Shut the fuck up and take these kisses. But will I be able to hug and kiss you at the end of the night if we on good terms, the same way I would be able to hug and kiss you as we was on bad terms? You know what I'm
not
saying? So like that's just, but
no.
that's,
No,
but that's
hold
the
on.
thing. So that's my part of the, that's my thing. Like unconditional. Like at the end of the day, like no matter what, there is love here, or there what
Always.
there it love was
matter
love.
what it look like.
Love lived here at one point in time. So you're upset and I'm upset, but at the end of the day, we
over and give
still
me that kiss.
have this love. It might be nasty. We might not like it at that point in time, but listen, we kiss before we go to sleep.
So we still gonna
give
do
me
that.
kisses. That's the name of the episode. Give me kisses.
Okay, I like the name of the episode, but
Nah, I'm
don't-
like that. Like
Yeah, I know, but I
Hug
don't.
me.
I don't.
Fuck
I
you talking
don't.
about?
I don't think a bad moment changed the way we love each other. If
No,
I'm
but-
having an issue with you and I don't want to kiss your ass right now,
Our love and our love
That
experiences
not
should be
express my love.
continued.
Right, right.
Downplay
I'm
my
not
love.
kidding, no.
Just at this moment,
at
I ain't
this
off
moment,
that shit.
I ain't off
I
it.
get it.
And you respect me. You know, I respect you. You respect me. You respect the space
Yeah,
I'm in.
respect
That's
to
how
get the fuck over here and give me this motherfucking
and you
hug.
respect that motherfucker. I ain't kissing you right
So I-
now. I love you, but
So
no,
I just realized
kiss you
something.
later.
I just realized something that I want in my life. I want my love and my love experiences to be continual. I want it to always be the same. I want to always be able to hug you, kiss you,
not
touch you,
gonna
slap
fucking
your
happen.
ass when I'm
I
brushing.
want that too, though. I ain't
You know
gonna
what I'm
gonna
saying?
happen.
So that's different.
I
That's
want to
different.
always.
We
No,
left-
it's not different.
No, it's no. But for the within the
That's what
conversation,
unconditional
we,
would.
we
That's what I
stepped
want.
we stepped away from the question because we speaking on unconditional love, and just because I'm mad right now doesn't change the fact that I love you.
That I love
so
you.
Right.
Fuck
y'all
no.
do have that
Right,
point right. Y'all right on that.
like,
but so that's where I
I love you
stepped
enough
off.
to get the fuck away from you so we can love on each other later.
That's why I stepped. That's why I stepped off when I went wrong. So I'm thinking like I just want my love to be a continual thing, a nonstop thing.
Yeah.
That's
'Cause
right.
what about your person? What if that's not them? Like
Hug
I
me,
think
bitch.
I think another part of being is
Hug
like
it out,
understanding your person. Like I can't
Yeah.
force you to be me.
Everybody don't come the same.
I can't
equipped
force
as
you to be
man.
me.
That's
I
a
gotta
fact.
love you like you love me and learn to compromise and understand each other.
Right.
Well, that's why I gotta get my partner love languages. So if your shit is physical touch, I know you always gonna want to touch me no matter any situation.
Do you think anybody this off topic? Go ahead.
I ain't
I was about to
say
ask
it.
you
Say
a
it.
question.
Go ahead.
Do you think anybody what?
Do you think people only have one love language? Because I know love language is a thing, but do you
Nah,
think
it's not
people-
just
You know,
one.
I think people. No, my bad.
Yeah, it's not just one.
I think people have a love language, and people's love languages also change over time.
I agree, 100%.
Because my love languages now that I've recently realized is fucking quality time and physical touch.
I agree. Everybody, I
Both of
believe
those.
it changes. I feel
That's
I
like-
don't
both
have
of
a
mine.
love language.
That's both of mine.
You don't?
Nope.
You're lying.
So what do you
Everybody
like?
do. Everybody do.
What makes
We
you
don't-
feel?
we don't gotta get into that right now.
Next
Money.
episode.
No.
Nah,
All right,
that's-
gifted. Gifted then.
After this- after
But
we
I
start
don't give a fuck
recording-
if nobody. But go ahead.
After
Yeah,
we
it's
done
too
recording,
much.
we gonna figure this shit out, nigga.
All right.
Yeah.
We're gonna make
Somebody
nigga take
bring
the
it up.
quiz.
I feel like-
Get your phone, bring it up. We
Gonna
gonna
make the
we
nigga
gonna
take
get
the
what
quiz.
this is.
Just listen, motherfucker. What is
I don't
listen?
know.
What
I
is
don't
the
like
listen
gifts.
love language? Like,
Affirmations. Well, that's not listening,
No,
but
not
like
listen
telling
as much as
you-
not demanding, but like if I don't like this done this way, I'm not. I don't feel
We'll
it.
get into it after this.
I'm
We'll
Okay.
talk about it next
It's not
episode.
affirmations, my bad.
we'll get into it after this episode. But like as of right now, like I've grown to know that my new love language is. I don't remember what it was before. I would have to see them. But my new love language is fucking quality time and physical touch.
Yeah, that's been mine for years. I
can't
don't,
not-
I don't
you-
like acts of service,
You can't be a sex addict and not have those two as your fucking.
and I think
Well,
that's,
not even quality time, just physical touch. Physical touch. If you're a sex addict, you got to be like physical touch your love language.
We need to add that into one of our loops. Like, you know, if you was a sex addict, we had a question like that before?
I don't know. We had a question about what's the word? How you describe it?
No,
Like not habits,
nympho?
but like
Oh, no.
not like
No,
like
no.
habits or whatever. Some shit like that. But I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well,
Yeah, we're getting off task.
so
What
we
the fuck
we
was the
answered.
question? Unconditional love. We really got off topic though. Yeah. That's the third question in a row. We got off topic.
I don't think I answered, but I expect unconditional love.
You do expect?
I do
unconditional
expect it.
we all come into it. That
Yeah, I do, because I want to give it and I want to receive it. It's just that simple. Like I don't want to overextend myself. You know, I don't want you to be feeling like, oh, it's all conditional. Like, oh, well, because you buy me flowers or because you took me out. Like,
But why wouldn't you want to overextend yourself in the name of love?
nah,
If
that's
you want to put yourself out there to let your partner know, like, listen, this is what I have for you. This is who I am for you. This is what this
Giving you
this
the
is
best
this
that I
is here
got.
for you.
nah, because as a man, we got standards too, and it might not be in the same form as the way they receive love. We have certain things that we want for ourselves as well. Like just as simple as things as coming home to a clean house, and you know, you might. Me particularly, I like to cook, so I'm not looking for a woman to like cook or anything like that. But like whatever that man is, whatever that love is for you, you should be able to get that back in return. That's all that matters. Like we all different. Like you know, but everything is unconditional with me. I'm not looking for it. If you did it, I'm with it. I love it. But you know, I just don't like the conditions part. Like you know. I don't feel like some people feel like you gotta take them out every weekend, or we gotta do brunch every Sunday, or once a month we gotta go on this type of date. So is this do you really like me as a person, or is this or
that's
you just dating
keeping
me?
the fire alive, though. I feel like
Yeah,
Yeah.
I kind of disagree with that point because at the end of the day, keeping the spice alive,
Yeah.
keeping the energy up in a relationship
give it.
is separate from love. Because like it don't just because we don't go out 1 or 2 or 3 weeks, that don't mean I don't love you.
That's
But listen, but this is what I gotta say too. Even it might start off as every weekend
Yeah.
y'all out, but as time goes on, once a month
Once
you
a
should
month.
be able to do.
100%.
It should be able to be done, even if it's fucking quality
It's no
time on the
excuse.
talk. Yeah.
I feel like it's no excuse to not. It's no excuse. Once a, shit, I feel like it could be more than once a month. It ain't
could.
gotta be.
it could be.
Yeah, some months it'll
But
be
sometimes
twice.
life
Yeah.
might be
It'll
still going.
Life
You might be doing
lifing,
things.
but I
so
feel like everybody does exactly what they want to do.
But you also gotta read the
Everybody
room.
find time to
you gotta
do.
read the room.
You gotta read the room. You gotta know. I gotta know what your
This
partner
Bel-Air
really
is
wants.
kicking
Right,
up
I
in
think
my
that's
body.
like I agree with you. Like
got a buzz yet?
understanding your partner. It's
I
like
got a
Because
buzz.
going out might not be your
right.
thing.
I feel like just understand your partner, both ends, and just trying to
Both
be
ends.
on both
the
ends.
mouth and the butt.
This guy.
Did you see? I saw a stand up
Then
when
we
she
about
was
to go.
like,
We about to
She
jump
was
off.
like,
Finish your statement.
yeah, y'all bitches talk about so y'all got the wet. Y'all can buy a wet. It's about that grip. She said, because if you ain't got that grip, you gonna have to treat your nigga like a celebrity. So they like, what that mean? Let him go through the back door like a celebrity.
I don't got no
Play
grip.
butt
Let him
stuff.
go through the back door. The celebrity. I get it.
Can't even get. You ain't got no grip.
But anyway, I feel like just understanding it ain't even like I know we saying specific things, but like you said, everybody point out the same. The thing is to understand your person and just you ain't gotta be a perfect person for your person, but be enough to your person that they want to be the same for you, and that's on both ends. I think if both people focus on that, even though it have hiccups, of course, but I think it'll be much better. Like be what your person needs you to. Try to be as much of the person you need to be for your person, so they could do the same thing for you. Because people who treat you right, you want it. Unless you're a fucked up person, we know it's fucked up people. But people who treat you right, you should always want to reciprocate that energy. Like if somebody is treating you right and doing these things for you, treating you how you want to be treated, why wouldn't you want to do the same? Like go do the same thing for them. Why wouldn't you?
What's the name of that 50 Cent song? Like when I'm down and out, would I still?
Yeah.
Like I just feel like that's
21 questions.
Yeah, I want that type of love. I want it to be unconditional. Like it's just that I want to know if I'm up, you still gonna be with me. If you down, you still
Sound
gonna
like
be with me.
DMX right there.
What these bitches want from my nigga? You feel me? Nah, but real talk. Like I don't know. Like I feel like it's real. I feel like in this day and era, everything is just based off of conditions. Like, excuse me, you look really attractive. Can I get your number? Where you taking me out? Like, where you taking me out? Like, I want to take you for a walk. You know what I mean? I want to get to know you. I want to see what your mindset is. Like, based off conditions. Like, oh, okay, you got men coming at women sideways. You got women coming at men sideways. It's like, what type of car you drive?
But that I think that's dating.
Yeah,
right?
but
yeah, that's a part of dating. Yeah.
But at the same time,
no, I'm saying we talk about people you in a relationship with.
But I just feel like additionally, I jumped onto the part of like it's the whole culture we're in right now that makes unconditional and conditional very.
It just fucked up.
It's very fucked up.
Okay,
You
I
feel
get
what I'm
it. I
saying?
get what you're saying completely. 100%.
Oh, it's on me. My bad. I let it sleep.
Nah, it just
I don't expect unconditional love from nobody. That's my answer. I don't expect unconditional love from nobody. Even my kids. Because you brought up the point of your son. You said you experienced unconditional. The only unconditional love you experienced was from your son. I don't expect unconditional love from nobody. Not even my kids. Because once I reach a point to where I can't take care of myself or I'm not fucking fully functional on my own, then send me out the pasture type shit. You know what I'm saying? Because one thing I don't want to be is a hindrance on anybody's life. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be a burden. I don't want to be a hindrance. I don't want to be a chore or a duty. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, I can put you in the nursing home and still love you. Unconditional love don't mean you gotta fucking give your life up for me.
My son better push my fucking.
No. Unconditional love is like one of those things like I'm gonna sacrifice to be there for you. I don't want nobody to ever sacrifice for me. Period. Ever. If you have to sacrifice any part of yourself or your life for me, no, don't do it for me. You know what I'm saying? So that's just me. That's just how I'm saying. That's what I expect. I don't expect anyone to sacrifice or go overextend themselves for me. You know what I'm saying? Simply put, no. I don't expect unconditional love from nobody.
Does unconditional love require overextending?
Sometimes it's an inconvenience. Sometimes.
Why?
Because it's like if I'm in a nursing home and if you got a bill that need to be paid and my nursing home bill got to be paid, which one you gonna put off?
You said what?
pay half and half.
But that's what I'm saying.
If I had to choose,
so it's like it's something that you gotta, you know what I mean? It's gonna be one of those things. If you
Nigga, you just gonna be in a
But
shelter
it's
for the
not-
month.
When unconditional love simply put is love with no strings attached. So it's like, nigga, you withering away. I can't help you. Me not being there, shit, I ain't gotta pay. I love you still. I ain't paying your motherfucking bill. I ain't gonna let you pay. I still love you.
But at the same time, but like I don't want that to be a conversation.
It's cool. You gonna go
You
in
know
the
what I'm
shelter.
saying?
Right. I you don't want to feel like you're a burden to nobody. That's what you're saying. You don't want to be a burden on nobody.
Right. So
I
it's
get
like
that.
I don't even want it to be a conversation. Let me answer the question. Period.
Nigga ain't got to comment.
No, answer this shit.
100%. Man, stop, don't snatch away from
We
me.
about to fight over here.
I don't expect unconditional love from anyone.
Understandable.
And I don't even want it. Even though I may put myself in a position, I'm gonna love you whether you can or you can't, whether you do or you don't. You know what I'm saying?
You don't
But
want them to love you, and
I don't never want you to feel like you got to be that for me.
You are okay with loving people whether they can or can't,
100%.
but you don't want nobody to love you whether they can or can't, whether you can or can't, because that's what you're saying.
No, I'm gonna love you whether you can or you can't, whether you can do for me or if you can't do for me.
But you don't want anybody to love you in that capacity.
No, I don't want you to put that much on me. No, I don't. 100%.
Oh, that's understandable.
That's it. That's just it. That's simply plain. But did
Yeah.
everybody go?
Yeah, we went.
All right. If you feel any type of way about that question, do you expect unconditional love from your partner, be it a boyfriend or girlfriend, or husband, or wife? I almost forgot the words. This drink is whooping my ass. I ain't gonna lie to you. But yeah, if you feel any type of way about that, 500questionspodcast@gmail.com, tapping with the gang. Welcome back, Mello. And we've reached the part of the episode where we tap into an email. Do I need to explain the email process to everybody again?
No.
If this is your first episode tuning in to us,
gonna do it?
Yep. If this is your first episode tuning into us, what we do is we get emails from the people that listen to us. We don't call them fans, we call them family, we call them gang. But when they send us the email, we cut out the fluff because a lot of y'all like to tell us that I fuck with the gang, I fuck with the podcast, I fuck with y'all. Yes, y'all doing a great job. We appreciate all the love that y'all send us, all the love and light that y'all send our way. We appreciate it. But what we do is we cut out the fluff and we take the main body of the email and which is the question part, the most important shit, and then we respond to that. You know what I mean, y'all get it? Mm-hmm. Mello, this your first. You've been back just now from a long time vacation. So this is the email. Mm-hmm. Did I send y'all the email? You got it?
Yeah, I got it.
You read it? All right. So the email is this for the fans, for the people that listen, not the fans, the gang. I respect my girl's wishes when it comes to certain things around the house and in the relationship. However, she doesn't reciprocate. That's a good word, reciprocate. That same energy. I've been hella passive about it, but I feel like it's disrespect now. She hardly ever listens to me when I say how I feel or what I think. I'm borderline about ending it. But I do love her. Should I stay somewhere I don't feel respected? We could have did without that last line. Mm-hmm. And I'm pretty sure I copy and pasted this email. If you saying you're going to jeopardize how you feel, if you're going to stay somewhere that makes you feel a certain way and you're just going to dismiss your feelings, I'm never going to support that. But go ahead. Y'all niggas go ahead. Y'all respond.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree with what you just said.
If you gotta displace those feelings, ain't nothing.
No, at some point you can't go on like that.
Like you numb.
You're miserable.
It's not healthy.
You're not getting treated right.
Mm.
Like no.
I can't ride with you on that one.
I'm not the type to say, hey, leave him and leave her. But at some point you
you
gotta
do
know
need to
when
be-
to go.
Taking into consideration though.
Yeah, at some
definitely.
point you gotta know when to go. If it ain't changing, cause the same way a woman, you know how we tell women don't tolerate this, same thing for a man.
Of course.
If you're not getting
Humans.
treated, we're humans, period. I think that's another sometimes
aliens, right, P?
it's sometimes we only seem to think that women need to leave. You know what I mean? Sometimes women don't get treated right, but you gotta treat a man right too. If you're not respecting him and respecting his emotions and not reciprocating the same energy he put into you, he has the right to leave you. Just like we'll tell a girl, you need to leave, he needs to leave too.
And you know
Maybe it'll get better, but you don't have to stay anywhere where you're being mistreated.
and I think and I think he truly does care.
Right, and it
Because
hurt
you-
him. I'm
because
sorry.
For you
Sorry.
to for you
I
to
just wanted to tell
for
him
you
I'm
to
sorry.
for real for you to reach out. It's like he's really trying to reach an understanding of like what the fuck is going on here.
And he ended it with, and I do love
Should
her.
I stay
Like
here?
I love her. Like I'm trying
Now-
not to leave her ass.
Now I would
Stay, my guy.
I would suggest
Take those punches.
No, communicate.
That's what I'm about to say. That so,
Talk to her.
He's saying he's doing that.
but he might need a
Ultimatum
mediator.
her.
He needed
need
right.
a
Find
mediator.
another way,
Yeah, he
or
might need a
maybe
mediator.
some time away. Like I don't know.
Well, maybe he's fed up. Maybe it's just your time,
Right.
bro.
I don't want to say. I don't want to push breakup on people, but
Yeah.
I also want to push that you don't have to stay. You don't have to stay with people. If
don't.
it's not working, it's not working.
It don't seem
Like,
like
if that makes sense.
It makes it.
I don't want to make it seem like, okay, we promote breakup. No, find you somebody who will work for you. You don't have to stay nowhere where it's just not going right.
See, the problem is I don't like that because for me, soon as I get to that point, I'm out.
No, you're
What
special.
point?
We're not going to put this.
Time out. What
No.
point? What you talking about? What point?
All these points.
everything
Any point
get you-
I ever got to where I'm communicating with a woman and she not doing what I want, I
That's
leave.
one instant though. This sound like a build up, P. You like soon as hey,
Nah.
wash the dish. I don't want to wash the dish.
Nah,
you know
nah.
what, bitch? I'm done.
No. It's never like that. You know what I'm saying? I give it like a 2-week span in the past.
I don't. But this
Then
don't
what? It's
sound
over
like.
after that. Oh, yeah.
Let's go get it
Do this?
over.
Well, I can't speak for the
Sheesh,
person, but
man.
this person don't sound like a 2-week span.
Like
Yeah,
this
and
has
that
been
sound like-
going on.
Right. This sound like he just don't know what else to do at this point.
But you know, at the same time, like have we really tried to reach out to every resource? Like, and I feel like that's what I probably could have worked on in the past. But if we don't really know these resources are something that we could implement, and it might not always be best to go to a family member or a friend because we need an unbiased help. You know, so it might, if you really care about her and you know she kind of care about you, but she just don't listen to shit you gotta say, but she care about you. She might have other qualities in that relationship that has you in a point to like, let me reach out to 500 questions because she does do this and she does do this, but she's not valuing my opinion in that space.
You need to say that too. Don't just give us the bad. Let us know.
That's what I do.
Right.
I'm only gonna tell you what the fuck she doing, and I ain't tell you what I'm doing.
Right. So no, not even what you doing. Just tell us the good. Like, listen, she is this, but right here she's lacking.
Because we know because that's why you're reaching out. That's why you're hesitant and like, what is I should go? Because if it was real fucked up, you wouldn't even emailed us. You'd have been like, nah, it's a dub. But you know she's doing great things for you. But it's just in that space of like, in the communication in this realm, we just not, I feel like she's not receiving me. So how do we get that?
So real quick, what I got from it, right? When I read it, right, a couple of things stood out to me, and I'm gonna go through it real quick.
Passive. Passive. I was about to say
Son said, I respect my girl's wishes when it comes to certain things around the house and in our relationship. However, she doesn't reciprocate the same energy. I've been hella passive. That's where you fucked up at. Don't be passive about it.
What does it mean? What does that mean?
That means he's allowed it.
He's allowing it.
He's allowing it. That's what I was saying. He allowed it, yeah.
If it's with everything within the relationship, you should always be passionate about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, he said, I've been hella passive about it, but I feel like it's disrespect now because you've allowed it to get to that. You've allowed it to get to that point.
She don't know you got a problem.
Yeah, she not looking at it like, okay, he really has feelings about this or emotions about this because it's like
you're quiet about it.
You're quiet about it. You ain't really been doing what you had to do or supposed to do, whatever. She hardly ever listens to me when I say how I feel or what I think.
This is
because you've been passive. You know what I'm saying?
But that's kind of the confusing part. Like, is he being passive? Like, when he says she hardly ever listens to me, hardly means you're not just saying that one time, right?
Right.
Did you wait? Did he wait complete? Did he just start saying something, or he say something here and there?
I don't know. But that's the thing. Like, once you say you've been passive about something, she hardly ever.
It kind of.
You just because you don't give it no time. Like, I'm not giving you no time to let it linger type shit.
We change for what we want to.
Right.
So maybe she's just not all the way in. I don't want to.
That's a possibility.
I don't want to give that though.
We need more.
I want to give. I hope everything works out for you, but maybe she's just not that into you because you're leaving out that house feeling like you're like, what the fuck am I doing wrong?
Wait, not saying you. Go ahead, finish.
No, I'm done.
No, go ahead, finish. You too sensitive because you just stop as soon as I keep cutting.
All right, so let me keep going. Right, he said it's disrespect now. She hardly ever listens to me when I say how I feel or what I think. I'm borderline about ending it, but I do love her. Don't be borderline about it. If you really feel like that, once you start to feel like you got the urge to leave, then you might as well just leave. Because it's hard to kill those urges. Because once those urges exist, that's your reality now. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, don't go off the fact that like fucking like, I might want to say after a while, I don't know how I feel. I might feel different tomorrow. Fuck that. If you want to go, then just go. Type shit, you know what I mean? Yeah. But being passive about shit, like I said before, you should always be passionate about it. Be passionate about everything. If you love this person, and you want to be with this person, and this person is indeed, in fact, your person, do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, they got to understand how you feel or what you want, all of the emotions that you experience, and all of the things that you go through within a relationship. That's all about communication. Share that with your partner. Be that person. Be present. Be available. Be open, and all that should be direct.
Like, all right, back to the point Marlo said. People change for who they want to change for, right? So if he's telling her, and she's hardly like she's dismissing what she's telling her, even if he was passive. Would that be one of those instances like she just don't want to change for him, or?
Yeah. That's what it all boils down to.
Yeah. That's if he's been passive before.
Right.
Has he been passive about his feelings?
Right.
Because if he telling her something and she just like, fuck all that, That's different. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, is he
partially his
actually
fault.
saying what he feel? Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, it's partially his fault.
listen.
He waited till it got to a boiling point for him.
But then we could also make the argument that it's all his fault. Because the fact that you're not saying anything, you're not being assertive, you're not being fucking forthcoming with your feelings and how you feel until you feel disrespected. You know what I'm saying? So until like you're not saying nothing, you're not being assertive, you're not stepping out there like, yo, like watch your fucking mouth until you feel disrespected.
Not watch your fucking mouth.
I feel like everybody got they breaking point.
Right. So once he's but even though so if I let you do things 1,000 times and then I come to you like, listen, you know what, this is the problem.
And you don't want to fix that?
I told
You're the problem.
I had a situation with somebody, right? Somebody told me, the girl I was dealing with, she said, yo, like you did some sucker shit. And I let it slide. And I told her, I said, yo, you wrong. Because if I did some shit that you deemed some sucker shit and you let it slide, you a sucker.
But once she told you, did you do it again?
No.
And let's keep it a
No,
buck.
I didn't.
We don't even know how big his girl is. It might be a reason why he don't want to like say nothing to. She might be like 6'5",
This has
300
been
something
another
pounds.
episode of
Like she might
500
beat on this
Question.
nigga.
My
I don't
man,
know. Hey,
we
yo,
wish you the best on the relationship,
listen, man.
but don't stay nowhere where you don't feel like you're being respected.
If you need help, we have numbers that you can reach out to. Like, we don't know how big this girl is. Why he being passive. Like, what? Women be beating up on niggas. Fuck is wrong with y'all?
Shit,
hey,
little
yo.
women.
Man, 911, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? Get out of there. Because at the end of the day, she could be beating up on my boy, bro.
Yeah.
That's why he could, like, there's really some abusive ass women out there. Every time he wanna, nigga, man up. You bitch ass nigga.
So it's unanimous. We don't feel like you should. We don't feel like you should stay somewhere where you feel disrespected, but we do also agree that you need to communicate your feelings and your thoughts and your emotions.
And we're not promoting breakup either.
Yeah, we're not. I mean,
you can fix it.
So if you was looking for us to tell you that, we're not doing that.
Oh no, I'm not going to tell you to break up. Even though I am pro love but anti relationship, I'm still not going to tell you to
I'm
break
not
up with your
telling you
shorty.
that. You make that decision, bro.
Yeah.
Thanks for the email, though. It's greatly appreciated.
we appreciate it,
Great
yeah.
topic, but we're not giving you that energy.
Nah, not at all.
If you need help, just blink, yo. One of these, yo. We'll come help you.
But what would that do though? The
He
nigga
need help,
blinking
bro.
at his screen, his phone screen or TV screen,
Send
wherever
it-
you watch
DM
our
us,
YouTube.
Nigga
DM us
need
some
help.
blinky
DM us
eyes.
some blinky
Yo,
eyes.
if you need help, yo.
The SOS eyes. That's funny as hell. Hey, yo, but we appreciate y'all tapping in with us every week. 500 questions podcast at gmail.com. We appreciate the emails. We appreciate the YouTube views. We appreciate the app listens. If you app gang, you YouTube gang, you email gang, we appreciate all y'all. We appreciate the love. And I guess that's it. I guess we done for today. How do you feel about today's episode, P?
Nah, I feel good. We beat
It
the
was
clock.
good.
We did like a 3-hour episode last week.
No, it was almost 2.
I wasn't here.
It was like
almost
2:15, like 2:15, 2:20.
We went over 2 last week.
Yeah, it was like 220.
Like 2:20.
Sheesh.
It's all
We
good.
doing good.
I love it.
Right?
I love the just organically talking. Like I just love that.
We
That's
was
how we-
bouncing
that's how
around.
we
We
get
was
on
bouncing
topic.
around, though, but
No, that's
Nah, that's how
still
we
was
get
great
on
to
topic.
come.
No, that's what I
Huh?
mean. It's organic. It's just flowing. Like I
It's
like
flowing.
that
It's
better.
not
than,
staged. It's not
yeah,
none of that,
it's
you
just
know?
flowing. We gonna get
No
get on
bullshit.
topic.
Sometimes I do appreciate the bounce around.
Yeah, that's
'cause
what I
It don't
mean.
sound too generic. Like,
Right.
yeah, on 500 questions, we're question 1.
Like
Whatever.
we not reading the teleprompter.
If it's on your mind,
go.
say it. Period. If it's on your mind, say it.
Yeah, 100%. So how you felt about today's episode? Good money?
Good
Mellow,
money.
how's it feel to be back? Active.
people.
Hey, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Damn, what the hell something to say? What you got? You got anything you want to say?
Nah, I don't got shit.
No, I'm not talking about.
No, I don't have nothing to say.
See, this nigga, we in the sight line. We got to figure out another setup for these chairs because it's like you on my sight line. I'm talking to Mello. It's like you think I'm talking to you. It's like
I don't give a fuck. I don't got nothing to say.
I don't got nothing to say. Stay positive this week, you know. Send those emails. Get with us. You know. I'll be back next week.
word. It's
My
gonna
boy,
be
You
my
heard
boy,
it.
My boy feeling energy.
put it
Yeah,
He
in.
missed
man.
this shit.
Yeah, I missed this show. Appreciate y'all.
Word, man.
How we gonna end this, man?
B, how you felt about today's episode?
I told you. I
You
liked
did it.
it.
You went already?
Yeah.
I liked it. I appreciate gang pulling up. I appreciate the emails. I appreciate the listeners. I really can't find what I don't know if I wrote something down or not, whatever, but I really can't find nothing. And I don't remember what I said. Like what I said last week. Kiss your moms, right? Was that last week or the week before
No, that
last?
was
No,
last
I'll be
week.
lying
I
to you.
think. Don't make me lie, but I believe it
Whatever.
was last
I know
week.
I said something about kissing your moms and being appreciative to your parents. What I want to say, because I was shooting from the hip last time, I don't remember. I ain't write it down. What I want to say this week is the small things. The small things. Everything counts. Everything means something. Appreciate the small things. Pay attention to the small things. Don't let the small things slide. Everything means something. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's a token of someone's affection, whether it's fucking something somebody said. Always pay attention to the small things, because the small things a lot of small things equal up to big things. That's what I want to say. I ain't write that
Okay.
down. I just made that up.
That's what's up.
Off the dome.
All right.
should get into
Anybody got
poetry and
anything?
shit.
Did I
Parenting
inspire
should-
anything within somebody?
Parenting
Nah, you
should be
did.
a
Not just now,
partnership.
but I hear
That's
you
it.
though, bro.
You said what?
Parenting should be a partnership. That's it.
Okay.
A team effort.
It should be.
Nah, I thi-
Anything?
I
Suck a
think
nigga dick or something? Nothing? Mellow? Nothing?
Nah, I'm keeping it cute.
All right.
I think I'm gonna go with the stay ready so you don't have to get ready. I like that. I like
Okay.
that for me.
Got your gun out.
That's
All right,
what I
yo.
All right, that's it.
Better
Thank
shoot
you.
some shit.
Listen, this has been another episode of 500 Questions, the podcast. We appreciate y'all for tuning in, tapping in. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. This has been another episode of 500 Questions, the podcast. This has been another episode of 500 Questions, the podcast. I've been Union and Jackson.
It's your girl Village.
I'm gonna go last.
Oh, this your boy Toxic P.
Oh, this is
I
Mello.
was being funny.
The last of the Fantastic Four. Have a good evening.
Let's go. We out of here. Grrr, gang.